Hey everybody, it's PartyElite, welcoming you back to our Crusader Kings 3 Basking in Glory live streamed Let's Play. Very excited for today's session, folks, for a few different reasons. One, I think we're finally going to be able to bring back the old faith. We made a decent bit of progress last session. The biggest thing holding us back is our lack of piety. We were at like negative 300 or so when we took over as our current king, Javier. But we made good progress. We did a huge pilgrimage. Well, I say huge pilgrimage. We did a pilgrimage to the Vatican last session, and that helped us a tremendous amount. Hopefully we can do another pilgrimage today, and that should take us over the threshold if all goes well, and that'll allow us to, bring back the old faith. And at that point, we need to start discussing how we intend to conclude the struggle for the Iberian Peninsula. I mean, I would imagine we're going to go for a very heavy-handed conquest victory. That's kind of what we talked about very briefly when all this first began, but obviously it's up for discussion as it comes closer and closer. On the topic of things to discuss, a couple of sessions ago, folks, we discussed the family motto and what it should be. Last session, in complete transparency, it had skipped my mind, and so we didn't tackle it last session. When it was brought up last session, I was like, you know what? Dang, I forgot to filter through them and pick some out for voting. My bad. But obviously I'm saying that because I have prepared it for this session. So as I said in yesterday's or last night's tweet, or I guess technically this morning's tweet, like 10 hours ago-ish, we're going to kick things off with a bit of a poll in the in chat. So this is to see what our house motto should be. I've got a couple of options over here. They all came through from chat and also from the comments of that session a couple sessions ago. Just to let you know, the first one you're going to see is actually Basque. It's in the Basque language, and it means glory to the Basque country. The rest should be self-explanatory as they are in English, but yes, that first one that you're going to see pop up in this poll that's showing up right now, there you go. That first one, Ainsa Eusko Heriari, means glory to the Basque country. I'm not gonna say anything about any of these options. There were a lot of really good options. I had to filter down because there's a maximum limit of how many you can put forward as options for the poll. So I had to filter down through to 4. They were all very good. It's always a difficult decision, but obviously the hardest decision is left in your hands because you have to actually choose the final option. So I'm curious to see what y'all pick. What I'll probably do is maybe give it like 30 minutes to an hour, have it out there. Initially, I was thinking I'll just give it 10 minutes and then we'll pick something, but I figure, some folks will be filtering through. I want to give folks a chance to vote. Stuff happens, you might not be able to make it on time, all kinds of things, right? So I'll probably keep it up there for an hour. We'll see what our family motto ends up being, and then there will be another poll with regards to other stuff, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's go ahead and hit continue and dive on in and see how all this goes. And as we do that, of course, a warm welcome goes out to all of y'all hanging out in chat. We got Jazzy B, Sahara 2020, Diablo, Dust in the Light. We got Timeless Chronicles 2. Sorry, my glasses were slipping off my face. We got Alden Anderson. We got Davilf de Grau. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Feel free to correct me if I butchered that. And that goes for all of y'all, of course, as always. We got 6X Lord, Uncle Funless, Second Rook. How's it going, buddy? Catalina Spadarello, finally making it to a live stream, if only for a little bit. Well, I appreciate it either way. Thanks for coming through, and I hope you enjoy it live as much or as you've enjoyed it in the VODs, I assume. Dom, how's it going, buddy? Anindia Day, all hail the great Basque-King and Queen. May the old gods grace their kingdom and lands. Our Vasconian reign spreads wide and far from the Atlantic to Mediterranean sands. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. As always, coming in with that poetry. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Esteban Velo Antonio, how's it going, buddy? Happy Monday to you as well. Yuck446, happy Monday morning. Good morning to you as well. Ice Zoot, Donna, how goes? Seamus, Kim Gibson, Patrick Chatilli. The PartyElite wedding guests should be asked to dress up as our Basque-King in Glory characters. Yeah, I think that might be a bit of a stretch to convince them to do that. Just a touch. Would be fun to imagine it though. Mr. Peaches, I've been watching your Workers and Resources playthrough. It is amazing. Thank you very much. Glad to hear you've been enjoying that. It will be coming back ASAP. Things are as things are slotting into place for the for the wedding, it'll slowly mean I'll be able to return some normalcy to life. So we'll start seeing more of everything on the channel once more. It'll be good. Wickles, how's it going? Glad you can make it today. Ren, not you're not late. Don't worry about it. You're fine. The based Basques. Oh my. Tobes, no Morbin time. Unfortunately, no Morbin time. I did see it though. I did see it. It was a close fifth, let's say. Carol, how's it going, buddy? Dark Brother, how goes? Selling Anya, hello. And the Mullet Bros, hey. Hello to everyone. Hope you're having a beautiful start to your weeks. It is a beautiful Monday over here with a couple days of heavy rain. Huge rainstorm last night. It's cooling things off a little bit, but that just means it gets humid and stickier. So, it's taking us to the Iberian Peninsula in feeling as well, at least for myself. Hope y'all are, again, enjoying your Mondays so far. Hope it's beautiful for you, and I hope you enjoy the show today. One of the first things I want to tackle as we dive in is actually something I was reminded of in the comments of the previous session. Like I say, folks, I do read all of the comments. Unless something like really gets in my way at some point in time, I read all of the comments. So if you have any thoughts to share and you're watching the VOD, or you're watching it live and then afterwards you realize something and you're like, dang, I wish I'd said whatever, leave a comment. It will get read and it will get addressed in one way, shape, or form. And it was pointed out to me in the comments, it was said, don't forget that robust couple that you wanted to land. And in all honesty, I had completely forgotten about the robust couple that I had wanted to land. And I'm trying to figure out, because I remember finding a pair that were like guaranteed robust children, right? But I can't now find. Oh, Did you kill him? After all that effort? I'm glad I checked. But yeah, this is again, so thank you for reminding me in the comments, because I would have completely forgotten. Not only is it a matter of trying to land them, it's a matter of now finding another new spouse was murdered. Yeah, I gotta assume it was because of her. Is she diligent, content, greedy? Okay. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I wish they'd at least given me some kids first, but let's go ahead and marry them now, and then immediately land them. We'll find a spot for them. We're a little under our domain limit, but we'll expand soon enough. I want to make sure we take advantage of this opportunity. She's 25. She has about 10 years of childbearing, I guess. Is it 10 or 20 years? Either way, there's a countdown, right? And I don't want to miss out on that. So let's go ahead and see if we can't find any other robust characters. There are a few. It looks like some are a bit older. Papo is the youngest. The stats are trash in comparison. Look at what you've done. This guy was great. 21 martial, a decent prowess as well. This guy is okay. Decent prowess at least. It is what it is, I suppose. I could check before I do this. I mean, if I recall correctly, there's no Herculean available. Oh, there is. But he's 50. He's 50. If I pick him, it doesn't guarantee either of them. It means either of them might happen. Whereas if we get someone who's robust, it'll guarantee robust. And if I'm not mistaken, there might be a chance of a higher level one generating in the next generation, if memory serves me correctly. So I think we should probably stick with robust, actually. Probably. Is robust medieval for thick? Yeah, I think so. A little bit. A little bit. Taking a look at chat real quick. You going, the Mullet Bros? All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for coming through. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. I do appreciate folks dropping by, saying hi, even if they got to go right away. That is always welcome. It's always appreciated. Yeah, let's go with robust. Sorry, I was kind of mulling over EO-bust. No, robust, please. Let's do that, because I do think the guarantee is probably better. He's also a bit younger. The other option is to do a temporary marriage to that guy and maybe get some Herculean folks. But knowing my luck, she'll hit that cutoff point, and then we won't get anything. I know my luck. So let's go ahead with Papo. And that will, yes, both parents have this trait. It will get inherited. So it is guaranteed, and it might intensify, resulting in, it says Amazonian, but also Herculean, depending on the child and whether they're male or female. Let's go ahead and make this a matrilineal marriage, of course. Got to make sure they come here into our court, and we will. This sucks. He's not as worth landing as the previous guy was. It is what it is. We'll give him a small county for the hope of them bringing us great, strong children and warriors into this world. Let's go ahead and do this matrilineal marriage. Send that proposal. Yes, please. Again, thank you in the comments for pointing it out, because I 100% forgot. What do we have here? Titles can be created. We're okay. I can usurp the kingdom of Aquitaine. Not interested, because it would just result in a realm divide down the line. It would be an option to acquire some prestige, I suppose. It costs 500 gold, though, and money's not looking amazing. With our father passing away, money's become tight. Hopefully we'll bounce back from that soon enough. I think part of the reason was because we were over our limit for so long, but things should get better, hopefully. The Iniga Dynasty banner has low durability. I don't think I actually care about this thing. It'll die out in 7 years. It's commissioned by the King of Navarra, so I don't think we have any actual interest in this thing. We took it during our war against Orti Velez, small war that happened. Not a big deal. That can wither away like all these other kingdoms of the Iberian Peninsula. Otherwise, nothing here is worth our attention, I don't think. I don't care about creating titles right now. We don't have the money to spend. Declare wars, I can always do that. Yeah, good stuff. The other thing is low control in counties. So just as a reminder, we do want to take the county of Sobrarbe. Well, rather, not just the county of Sobrarbe. We want to get rid of this count. He is our rival because he even tried to claim the kingdom, right? He tried to push a claim for the kingdom, was it? He tried something. I forget exactly what it was now. Enough to upset me. Enough to upset me. So he needs to be taken care of. And that's why we're fabricating a claim in our own territory. But just as a reminder, the reason why we want to hold on to some of these territories over here is because we want to eventually move our capital to Zaragoza, because at Zaragoza we can actually build the Aljaferia, which is a great palace fortress built on the Sarria plain. As you can see, it gives quite a few bumps. I think it'd be nice to have our capital in a notable location. Eventually down the line, we might move it to Cortuba. But for now, I think Zaragoza would be a nice spot. Once we're able to actually commission this building, it'll take 6 years. We got time. What we don't have is money. But yeah, so that's why we want to kind of hold the entire county of Zaragoza for ourselves. That's why we're not handing it out to anybody either. And it'll actually be difficult to figure out who we hand out or what we hand out to that robust gentleman we're bringing in. And yes, I do intend to spend some money on upgrading some of the ports and stuff like that. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Some of our plans. I just haven't been saving up for them, I guess, is the only way to really put it. Like over here, can we trade port? There we go. Yeah, adds to tax, and like maybe I should do that sooner rather than later. That plus 0.3, we get 3 of those, and I'm out of the hole, right? So something to consider. I guess that's all of our notifications checked. The other thing to consider is, just as a reminder, we are in the middle of we're headed towards compromise, so there's no other option really. So now is the time to be a little bit more carefree with regards to the decisions we make. But of course, afterwards we'll want to try and push back towards hostility when the chance comes, because again, it makes the Struggle Clash Casus Belli cheaper, which is what's hopefully going to help us expand further and further. It's just a matter of, we can't go to war with Asturias without spending piety, which we're saving up to make our decision, obviously. And going to war with the Muslim kingdoms involves, well, either breaking a truce up there, which is not really worth anything, or pushing down over here. And yeah, we can slowly creep further down. We could also take a look at claimants for like duchies and stuff that actually don't exist up over here, so we can't really do that. Does this belong to me? No, he's a foreign ruler. The colors matched, so it threw me off. Let me take a quick look at chat over here again before we dive further in, because I saw at least a couple things. What's the new faith going to be like? Anyway, I will show that in just a moment, Dust in the Light, because that's actually something we're going to talk about a bit more further down with regards to the 3 ways it can be brought back. So we got to figure out which of those 3 ways we're going to do, because it can be slightly different. Wickle says late 30s, early 40s isn't ideal for babies. In the real world, yes. In the game, I actually don't know if it takes that into consideration, but that's a good point. I don't know if like the likelihood of issues increases in game. Late 30s to early 40s. And then I know the cutoff, I think, is 45 in-game for when babies just can't happen anymore, right? Then we've got... Like take just making sure I'm caught. What is the dog icon that Popo has a character trait? That would be honest, if I recall correctly. The dog is honest. We'll check once he actually joins our court. He's worth landing because at least he's alive. Yes, good point. Good point. Sorry, do we all have all the counties we need? I believe we do. Yeah. Well, we'll take a look at that in just a second. Shade Wolf goes ahead and calls me a nerd at some point. There we go. Yeah, part of your nerd. That was my bookmark. How's it going, buddy? Glad you could make it today. I hope your Monday's been treating you all right. How you feeling, by the way? Feeling okay? I hope. Saka says, guys, Einsa, Jusko, Heriara is a middle finger to Latin. We hate the church, so it makes sense. Just for all the newcomers who haven't voted yet, just as a reminder, Einsa, Jusko, Heriari means glory to the Basque country in Basque. I realize I said that right at the beginning, but there's a couple of newcomers, so if you're curious about the poll up there, that's what that translates into. That should help give a informed response, I suppose. But yes, as Sackett says, it is a middle finger to Latin. We do hate the church. Well, we're doing our pilgrimages right now. It's all a show, just so we can separate from the church. It's a very weird prerequisite, but I understand why. But being pious to the church is the opposite of being pious to the new faith that we're trying to. I guess it's to get people to grow confident to join you. I guess, right? I guess that's what it is. Keith, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it. Too hot to go to the gym today? Oh, damn. What's going on? Progress as usual. Continuing our moves into the Iberian Peninsula and trying to bring back the old faith as always. White, I had a foot operation. Dang, something major or a minor or something. We're at war with the Iberians. Not currently. We are not currently in the middle of a war. We're just... we just finished a couple of wars, so we're in a holding pattern as we wait for our economy to recover. Hopefully this negative number becomes a positive at some point in time. But yeah, we're going to hold off on a war for now, I think. How to change my vote? I don't think you can change your vote, Ren, but oh, okay. I'll just... Oh, you know what? It gives us numbers at the end. So if anybody says, like, I would rather it have been the other thing, we can do the math afterwards real quick. Basque language is a middle finger to every other language, so that's the bond. Is it really now that rough? I'm definitely butchering it. Pro gamer, how's it going, buddy? All right, let's go ahead and make some moves here. So, right, I say make some moves, but of course I mean take a quick look at this. We definitely have to go on another pilgrimage, which I can't do until 937. Oh my goodness. I guess I could build like churches and stuff. I need money for that though. Founding a holy order costs piety. So again, we need 619 piety. We're getting it at a decent rate. If we just gain piety at this rate, it would be what 300 months, give or take, before we actually get enough piety, which is obviously a very long time. So I wonder if we don't try and commission more artifacts that might bring us piety as well. I don't know exactly which ones those might be, but we can try and commission something for the court that increases our piety. You can see our fine regalia actually gives us a little bit. And of course we have the percentage modifiers. Cynical, unfortunately, is hurting us, so hopefully we can bump that, and then when the time comes we can definitely go on a pilgrimage again. So right, the champion of the faith of the country Basque, that brings us Era Zaharak. That's the faith that we'll be bringing back. We do have all of the territory we need for it. There, you must completely control at least 9 counties from Old Vasconia. I believe we have more than 9 on hand, but yes, we control all the territory we need to. So we're perfectly set there. We control 3 of the 5 holy sites. We don't need them to form the faith, but that was part of the sort of goals we had set. Was after we create the faith up over here, we want to have all the holy sites at a minimum. So some of these guys might be able to hold on to the peninsula, but knowing how these playthroughs normally go, we'll probably take the entire peninsula for ourselves. We have everything else we need. The big difference is so again, there are the 3 possible options, basically. We can leave the faith as it is, which gives us 2,000 devotion, and it gives us this champion of the old ways trait, or attribute. I don't know, I forget what the term is for these ones. But you can see it has a couple of benefits. Of course, the faith itself has its own modifiers. We'll take a look at this more when we're a bit closer to it, I think. Being a giant is a virtue. That's interesting. But if we go further down, you can see we can make the faith more fundamentalist, which gives us spiritual head of faith. It changes the attitude to fundamentalist, which of course, there are quite a few changes that can come through with reformation of the faith, and we can take that opportunity to for example, give ourselves the Warmonger tenet, and that would also give us the Conquest Casus Belli beyond just the Struggle Clash Casus Belli, right? And then we can choose whatever's cheaper. Alternatively, we can... Oh, sorry, and that'll give us a Friend of the Old Ways. Then we can also reform it to be more righteous, which gives us the Temporal Head of Faith, which I believe makes us the Head of Faith, which is kind of tempting. That's, to me, I think right now the most tempting one, the righteous option, which makes us the Head of Faith, along with all these other changes. Again, we'll look at them when the time actually comes to make the decision. And then finally, we can make it more pluralist, which removes Christian syncretism and gives Islamic syncretism instead. And there is no Head of Faith through that. So anyway, there's a couple of options. We're a little bit further or farther away than I expected, but I think we'll make enough piety. And yeah, we'll take a look at the religion and stuff when the time comes. I'm leaning towards becoming the Head of Faith. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat and in the comments, of course. I just think there's something cool about being the Head of Faith, being a giant devout. Yeah, a little bit. That does sound like a proper, like a good virtue, I suppose. Couldn't you have revoked titles from your brother-in-law, set him up proper for the duchy? Yes, but revocation would have made him upset. I saw your comment as well. Yeah. Revocation would have made him upset, which is why I didn't do it. I think he'll be fine. Hopefully. Why is the Era Zarek icon a table fan? You know, I'm actually not sure what that icon represents. I haven't looked it up, and I do kind of want to. Perfect timing to get this little pop-up as well, known for the dedication to my faith. I do not want to form a hybrid culture. Get out of here. I am able to hold court. Perhaps we should do that. Wouldn't be a bad idea. There's Captain Carlo of the Sicilian Condottieri Band. He will join... Wait, what? Who are you marrying? Oh, no. His acquaintance, Papa. I was like, who the hell are you? Papa will be joining. And yes, the dog is trusting, not honest. My bad. Excellent. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and land this guy right away. The question is, what do I give him? Do I want him to be my direct vassal? Yes, because I want his children to be my direct vassals. And so what territory could I hand over to him that actually belongs to me? I'm just going to pin you real quick over here. I could give him like Agen or something. Again, it's not ideal, is it? Because... Popo. Every time I see Popo, I think about Biggie Smalls. Like, I like it when you call me Big Papa. That's the only thing I can see. Let's see. I could give him some territory in Gascogne. I do not want to give him Zaragoza. I could give him Alto Aragon. Alto Aragon is probably the easiest one to let go of. It's nothing special. Very low control as well. He can deal with that. Yeah. Hand that off to him. He should be a direct vassal of mine if I do that to him. Sure. Popo, go ahead. Grant you a nothing county. Middle of nowhere. Let's make sure he becomes my vassal. Yes, again, because I want to have access to the children from this marriage, right? Hopefully like what lifestyle choice might he make? He might go down the martial path. He might improve his prowess a bit, and he'll become like a semi-decent knight potentially. Go to be the head, it's much better. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dark Brother. It's just cooler as well, right? K Percy as well, head. Big fans of head in chat, I see. So I'm leaning towards that. Just because I think it's a cooler kind of claim. Morgan Fisher, how's it going? Hey. Sorry, I'm late. All good. You didn't miss too much. We're just talking about getting a new, robust spouse for Abelina here, who I think killed her previous robust spouse, trying to land these guys to actually get some territory. To actually get some children who are, guaranteed robust out of them. But apart from that, just talking about how close we are-ish to actually getting that old faith. So not too much missed. Let's go ahead and grant the county of Alto Aragon to you, Popo. And yeah, hopefully that's not a stupid move here. Let's do it. Cool. He is my vassal now. The Count and Countess, their children will all be robust. Uncastillo is the house name. Okay, excellent. Good for you. We'll see what we get out of them. Now, again, I'm a little below my domain limit now. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either. Let's go ahead and hold court, see if something comes up. Let me actually check real quick before we do that. If I go to my council, you are collecting taxes. And you're all right. You're excellent according to the game. I've seen higher numbers. Like we got a 38 right over here, right? I'm hoping he's able to generate some income from us. And what are you doing? You are managing royal guards. No, train commanders instead. See if we can't have some of our other knights just improve their prowess and things like that. Our knights are rather pitiful, truth be told. A little pitiful. Let's go ahead and hold court. Hopefully nothing too expensive comes up because that would suck. I really need to try playing more Crusader Kings. What's stopping you, Shade? Anything in particular holding you back? The older you are, the less likely kids are. Ah, okay, okay. So there are... Now, is that for males as well, or just for females? And Seamus brings up that there have been 63 votes in the poll so far, but only 34 likes, 37 now. Smash that like button, says Seamus. And I agree, we got 71 people watching. We got apparently 63 votes, probably a bit more now, and only about 30-something likes. Folks, if you like Crusader Kings on the channel, hit the like button and let me know. It really does help me just make decisions with regards to what folks like. On the channel, what I should do, what I should not do. Y'all familiar with the drill by now. You're extremely bad at it, Shade Wolf. I gotcha. Okay, I mean, hey, the Discord's always there for asking questions and stuff. Once you get a hang of the game, oh my goodness, there's really, in my opinion, there's really nothing like it. But it does take some getting hang of. Crusader Kings 2 was a learning experience for me. All right, let's hold that court. It'll increase my court grandeur. See, one thing I might gain or lose opinion, prestige, gold, and more. That's the or lose part's worrying. One thing I'm considering, we are the most grand court in the world. I wonder if I can't lay off on some of these expenses right now. We're paying 6.25 gold. Right? Like, there's a lot of money we're just kind of throwing into the wind. We are a bit of a steward. That is our strength. Our father and his father before him, well, I don't think his father before him saw a court, but our father might have been a bit frivolous with his money. I forget the word for it. The game has a specific trait you can have, which means you're, a little lax with your cash. But we aren't that. We are stewards. That's how we've been trained and raised. We're fortune builders. So perhaps I should lay off on some of these things, right? Reduce the number of servants, perhaps. I mean, that alone makes us so much money. Exotic food, I think, should stay. It's good for our health, right? And the feast activity becomes better as a result. And perhaps we could reduce the lodgings as well. That reduces... it's hard to have such a grand court and then to give up on some of that grandeur. But we'd stick with grandeur level 8. We were going to fall short of 9 either way. So perhaps fewer servants, and yeah, that's what, 0.4. Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't. We're still in the red, but it's a nice change to make, I think. Yeah, profligate Morgaine, I think it's something like that, though. You're right, something like that. Yeah, his legs don't reach the ground. It's pretty adorable. Males as well. Oh, that is interesting. They start losing fertility at a later age than females, but it does happen. I guess that makes sense. I just never felt the variation as they get older. Set the marshal to increase control. It does increase income. Maybe I should do that. It was just, yeah, our knights are just so pitiful. But if we're not going to war anytime soon because of money, maybe increasing control in a place or two would be the right call. Jazzy, the problem I have when I play Crusader Kings 3 is I start playing and the next 6 hours of my life go by very, very fast. Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that. I hear that. Eating exotic always goes over well with my guts for sure. I mean, yeah, I agree. I agree. Folks, throw up your banners and E's real quick for BM coming through and remembering for 20 months. Saying teeny tiny toy king. Indeed, it's very true. With that like beard curl and stuff as well, he does look like a little bit of a little plastic model, doesn't he? Thank you very much, BM, for supporting the channel for 20 months. Absolutely ludicrous. That is almost 2 years. Appreciate it greatly. I say it all the time. Without members and patrons and things like that, the sustainability of the channel and the streams and all would just be so much lower. So I appreciate it greatly for allowing all this to be possible. Beautiful to see the E's and the banners go up. BM, thank you so very, very much, buddy. Appreciate it greatly. I see your heart chat as well. Right back at you, bud. Right back at you. Appreciate it so very much. Thank you so much. On the topic of sustainability, yeah, like this isn't sustainable. Grand lodgings, it just hurts to go down to below 8, you know. The biggest change is that special trait based on the court type. What would that trait be? If I go to my diplomatic court here, oh, it gives diplomacy +1. It's not the biggest thing. In fact, I probably don't want them to have that. So we could go down to, well, that's not a very big difference, is it? Oh, I guess it's the same amount. It just looks smaller because that first number stays the same. Down to 5.46. That is a difference of, what, 0.8? Takes us to -0.1, which is far more sustainable. Fashion, I suppose we could drop as well, but fashion gives us a great increase to prestige, so we'll keep that as it is. We'll keep that as it is. We'll keep the food as it is as well, primarily for the health boost and also for those good feasts, right? Sure. I think this is okay. What is this is all about? Schemes? Yeah, we're okay. So the only thing we're really losing is a couple of agent acceptance points. Completed inspiration quality has a good chance of improvement versus decent chance of improvement. That's the big difference. You know what? I think we should do this. It'll be locked for 12 months. Hopefully it'll be enough for us to right this tipping ship, as it were. So let's apply that. Yes, make these changes. Good stuff. We can always still change these if we wanted to. Hurts to see that red. But I think we'll still be ranked first. I mean, what is the Byzantine Empire's court like? Let's take a quick gander over here. Oh, they're pathetic compared to us. Wow, I can't believe I was concerned about that. Only spending 4 gold per month. Pathetic. Back to our court. Even looking at this court for too long makes my skin crawl with disgust. There we go. This is a proper court. We're gonna stay ranked 1 here. All right, beautiful. I love it. All right, let's hold court in this beautiful court of ours, and hopefully we don't lose money during it. It's pretty cool being the topmost court. Always is. Hold court. Let's do this. Hire petitioners. It's not very expensive. Or here, hire petitioners. Can you imagine like having plants in the crowd just so you look like a better king? That would be a cool option. But yes, hire petitioners is what I meant to say. Last episode you asked how to get piety. If they didn't change it in a patch, you can get piety in building churches instead of... Yes. We talked about that. Well, I briefly mentioned that, Daniel, at the beginning of chat. We could definitely do that, but we need the money for that. But thank you for the reminder, though. Yes, that is one way to gain piety, which might be worth exploring. Just because we're in a bit of a, not rush per se, but it'd be nice to get there sooner. Changing to an administrative court will get you more money bonuses. I don't know if we have that option. I'll take a look at it, because it's based on your culture, right? So I don't recall if we... I didn't check. You must have seen it on screen, which is why you're saying it, but I didn't check. A fashion is one I always raise first for the prestige. Absolutely. Then servants for the stress. A little stress never hurt anybody, right? Acting like a proper Bretonian. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. The vote is shifting once more. Well, we'll give it another like 20 or so minutes. Again, folks, remember to vote for the house motto, and just for the newcomers, Ainsa Yusko Heriari means glory. Sorry, let me check my translation over here. I have it noted. Glory to the Basque country. Just because I feel like that translation might inform some opinions. That first option, Ainsa Yusko Heriari, means glory to the Basque country. All right, sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. On second thought, it's a beautiful day outside. It really is. But no, we'll gesture for the first in line to approach. Before me stands my uncle, Count Galindo, his head hung low. My lord, Olit has been hit hard by the recent enemy occupation. The people are starving, our fields are not recovering, and our livestock is not enough to survive anymore. We beg you to intervene and to save your devoted subjects with your great magnanimity. What a word. He bows deeply and falls silent. Who are you? My uncle, my chancellor, my vassal, of course. The Count of Navarra. Some gold will help lessen your suffering. Of course, the first thing that comes up is a financial hit. I will grant you tax relief to get back up. Gives them tax relief for 10 years. I mean, how much do I actually get from him? He is Count Galindo. Count Galindo gives me nothing. So, you know what? I could give him a tax relief. He gives me, like, not nothing, but not enough to matter. So I could give him a bit of a tax lien. I know just the right person for the job. I send Clara as an official inspector to supervise the recovery. So Clara, my courtier, who actually built what? Forged something for us. I forget what she forged, but I remember she forged something for our father, I guess it was, who flew. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn. And it gains official inspector +1 stewardship. That's actually nice. Okay, I might go with that instead. It's a matter of, like, do I want that hook or not, basically. Or I'm sure you can manage it on your own. I don't need to upset him. He's my uncle, who did not stand against me, so treat him all right, right? Basque is best, Basque is based. There's a family motto. Or you'd better pay your taxes or there'll be consequences, giving me some dread. No. Just because I'm a steward doesn't mean I don't understand the importance of having my vassals respect me. I could say I know just the right person for the job. Clara, are you of any particular importance? Your husband is. And I don't want him to leave with you. I don't know if he will. Typically, they do when landed. I could give him tax relief. That would hurt us least, and it would help him, and it would give us this. This hook as well. So I will grant you tax relief to get back up. Off you go, brother. My good uncle. My good uncle. Averon, how's it going, buddy? Keith, desperately, yes. Sorry, Saketh, what's that about the book? I just see you say the book. Alright, what do we have here? Infante Alfonso, my brother, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to his petition. My brother. Vasconia is among the greatest houses of Vasconia. Armagnac Council should always be heard by the king. Excluding your most qualified and prominent followers only serves to sow division and mistrust. I can tell him that he will always have my ear, giving me a weak hook on him. He will be indebted to me. Council rights guaranteed is not something I'm willing to give up. Prove to me you know the value of liberty. There's a chance that he'll pay me 75 gold. But in exchange for council rights guaranteed, that is not a safe thing to give up. Because again, like, what if he decides he wants to be my steward or my marshal, right? Like, I mean, again, that he'd need a hook to choose a specific job, but like, he's not really good at anything. I wouldn't give him any role. And what if his kids are worse? I can't do that. Such entitlements demand sacrifices in turn. I get a county from him, I guess. But nah, he gains that. Only if Armagnac's borders are never altered. Ooh, interesting. Or in exchange for greater commitments, of course. Increases the feudal levies he has to give me. How much does... this is a tough decision. I don't... Yeah, I do get my breakdown, don't I? I don't get a breakdown of who gives me how many levies. I guess I've got you here. But how many of those come to me? We're allied already, so I don't have to worry about him joining any factions or anything like that. We've joined an alliance again as per the suggestion of chat and the comments at the time. Is it not enough to be a duke? Truly, he is already a duke. Be happy with what you have, my brother. Do not ask for too much. Do not overstep your limits. Not a chance. He's not worthy of any council position. That's what's determining this decision here. Is it not enough to be a duke? He'll be a little upset, but he can deal. He can deal. I'm his heir. Oh yeah, for sure. But like, I'm not gonna like kill him or anything like that. Vasconia is among the greatest houses of Vasconia. Yeah, that's definitely a line. Why does my brother look high? Maybe he is. Maybe that's his secret. Maybe that's the secret. You can check in vassal contract. Yeah, I don't want to give him those rights anyway, though. It's too risky. But now what is this? 2 of my vassals are pushing one another and jostling to reach my throne first. Count Galindo bows before me. My lord, murder is wanton in the city streets throughout the kingdom of Vasconia. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. Duke Theophilos kicks him out of the way. Safety is each man learning to protect himself. Banning carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople. I can see in your violence in my court, Duke Theophilos, where your philosophy comes from. I don't like it. This is a king's court, and you will act courtly. The dude is an aspiring blade master. Versus Count Galindo, my uncle. My uncle, and my brother-in-law, who, by the way, I do believe I want to convert, right? In fact, he might ask for something in return. Well, I don't want him to convert to Catholicism, only then to ask him to convert to Era Zarak as well, right? I think he might just join us when we do that conversion. He's not immediate family, but he might join us. But let's see. We shall ban weapons within settlement walls, keep our swords lest our realm weaken, or we shall solve this safety debate with violence. That's kind of funny, but I don't want to lose either of them. I think they're decent vassals to have. I would be upset to lose my uncle. Oh my goodness, with that diplomacy, he's my chancellor, right? And I'd be upset to lose this giant of a man before he's given me any giant children. So we shall ban weapons within settlement walls. Every county gains weapons ban in cities, increasing control growth. Okay, Galindo is happy, but Galindo and Theophilus, well, they're already rivals. Keep our swords, lest our realm weaken. So open weapon carry permitted, increases popular opinion for 50 years, which is actually already all right. Or we shall solve this with violence. I don't think that's necessary. We shall ban weapons within settlement walls. We were just discussing how control is a bit of an issue. We are stewards, just as a reminder, right? That's what drives a lot of our decisions. It's how we've been raised, and so we will ban weapons in the cities. It'll improve our control over them, and that should help us with, taxes and things like that. And so yes, we shall ban weapons within settlement walls, and these two are rivals, regardless of which decision we make. So they can deal. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings is dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Man, the Royal Court DLC, I mean, I know there's it's got issues, it's not perfect, nothing's perfect, but it adds so many cool aspects to the game. I enjoy it so very, very much. It's so dope. It's so dope. I don't have an antiquarian. See, the other thing I could do, actually, with regards to our money, is I could get rid of my court tutor. I don't have any kids yet. I'm paying 0.68 gold. That is a lot. If I do fire him from this position, though, if I dismiss him... No, don't leave my court entirely. Replace fire. Oh, it doesn't immediately fire him. Okay, let me just click replace, because it should say how much it'll cost me. It costs prestige, right, to fire somebody. What if I go down antiquarian, just pick somebody? Yeah, it'll say here, right, costs me, yeah, if you choose to revoke this position later, it'll cost me, I think it costs 400 for certain positions, but prestige and a loss of opinion. Now, just as a reminder, our tutor is also our physician. He doesn't like us already, which isn't ideal. Maybe I should actually sway him when the chance comes. But he's a renowned physician. I don't want to send him off or anything. I can afford the prestige hit. I don't know if I can afford the tutor who's not even teaching anybody. I could learn languages and stuff like that. Like those are options. Not that I have any that I already know the best language. So why would I do that? What do you guys think? It's a decent bit of money to make. I can always sway him, and that's what I'm wondering. You think it's a flat 200 tobes? Okay. But for some reason I remembered it being 400, but maybe that's just my paranoid mind playing tricks on me. I'm currently swaying Count Abdul Wahad. Who are you, Abdul Wahad? You hate me, my vassal and knight. Why do you hate me so? Wants a seat on the council, though he's not... Oh, he actually is kind of worthy of one. He's better than our current steward, Duke Theophilus. The Duchy of Cantabria versus a count. He's not that much better. He does hate us, though. Flame fabrication, executed family. Yeah, okay, that's a big one. But why did I execute your family? There must be a reason. Can I revoke your title? Or would that make me a tyrant? It is an act of tyranny. Maybe I should, after I get a claim on Sobrarbe, I should make a claim down over here as well, get rid of him. We'll do this one round of swaying, and then we'll work on swaying our tutor and physician. But we should probably fire him so we can start making some money if I can just find him again. Court tutor, yes, fire you. There we go. It does give us the pop-up, 200 prestige. Very well. 10 years of upsetness. We'll be okay. Revoke that position. The court needs money. And we will look into building some church holdings, right? Because we have quite a few empty holdings where we can build temples. 500 prestige. It takes 5 years to make 380 gold. So it'll be some time before we have enough. We don't have the city planning innovation, though. Really? Huh. Okay. What about... We're going to upgrade you. Will that give me... It will not give me any piety. Okay, so city planning we don't have. We don't have city planning. Early medieval? Where is city planning, actually? Could have probably checked more quickly if I just gone through the construction screen. Tribal? Oh yeah, it is a tribal. Okay. I could switch my current fascination, I suppose. It is currently banished. We'll have it in 8 years. Unlocks the March feudal contract and increases levy reinforcement rate. Okay, if I change to city planning, 58 years. Like at the end of my life. That's more than 600 months, isn't it? If we're lucky, we'll switch to city planning as our exposure afterwards as well. Banis will take 10 years. 2 extra years. All right, sure. Speed time up, make some money, spend that money. Abelina can sort her own celebrations out. We can raid our neighbors, yes. If we wanted to, we could definitely raid our neighbors, but we can't build any churches right now. Because again, with the hang on before I forget, over to our court, over to our physician Siegfried. Let's sway you, buddy. Yeah, start that scheme. Make him like me more. We are able to, for example, over here, declare a war for the border raid, gain gold in proportion to the development of the target county, which will decrease. When this is done, buildings may be destroyed. I just don't know if it's worth anything. Development of 7, 8, 9, pretty low development. Of course, looting will make us some money as well, but I don't know if we necessarily want to go into those wars. Money is looking better. I don't know why that increased by another tick, but I will take it. Because we went from plus 0.6 to plus 1.3, right? That's fine. Let's go ahead and we're swaying this guy. There was something else I wanted to look into as well, but memory is escaping me right now, unfortunately. Trying to figure out what else we can do. How did Asturias get so many soldiers? There's got to be mercenaries in there, right? The Holy Order, 4,465 from the Holy Order. It's because they're in the middle of a war against who? Yilikia? Yilikia. These guys. Oh, they don't stand a chance. They're gonna get crushed. They're gonna get crushed. But yeah, so they hired the Holy Order because they're in the middle of a religious conflict, I suppose. Fair enough, fair enough. Trying to figure out, yeah, piety. Obviously, the pilgrimage will help. But what else could we do? I wish there were more ways to gain piety. Again, I could commission an artifact. That costs like 100 gold and potentially more. I wouldn't even know which artifact to commission. Like perhaps some trinkets could help with piety, I guess. Oh, the Corona and Sony will need some repairing, actually. Doesn't cost too much. I need an antiquarian, though. Let's save up some money first. All right, this continues to go up to 3.3, and I remember what I was going to do. I was going to take a look at places where I should put people in to increase control. Is there actually a map mode that shows control? There is not. Okay, would be nice. County of Zaragoza, control of 35. Irun is at 100. These places must be at 100, right? Yeah. 100 all across. So Zaragoza, and wait, Najera, 76. They'll be fine sooner than Zaragoza. So let's go ahead and get our Marshal, because this is a good point. We can get you increasing control in Zaragoza. It'll take 3 years. That's actually not bad. And once that goes up, I mean, right now, the taxes, you can see, being reduced by 64% because of the low control, which means it is, what, a third of what it should be, right? So that's actually a significant hit. So yeah, let's get the control going up, speed time up a little bit, and see if we can't finish this fabrication of claim and get this guy out of the picture. We already tried to murder him once, which is why we have to take this approach instead. The next chance we get at murdering him is very far away from now. Now would be an ideal time to get rid of him. His siblings take over, and they're probably not too happy about the attempted murder. Oh, it's my hunchback they don't like. Get out of here. Get out of here. 696 months is how long it would take for us to get the city planning. Shade Wolf, is that the math you're doing there? What Carol said, when you click the Marshal button to increase control, it shows a map mode for control for you. Yeah. I just wish I could just see it before without having to go all the way there. I don't know. I'm a sucker for more options, I guess. I'm a sucker for map modes. Let's put it that way. Check to see if your men at arms are under strength first. Quite a few of them are. Like none of them are at their maximum strength. Oh, actually, we do have one that's 5 out of 5. I just don't know if they're worth investing in right now. We are the most powerful power in the subcontinent. Ooh, wait, my wife! Wait, no! I... After all that... After all that... F's in chat, indeed. Good to see them going up already. That is... I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. My departed wife, Queen Zivana, lay splayed out on the cold floor, blood oozing from the multiple stab wounds covering her body. Why is this murderer taunting me so? I think we need to double the guards. It's expensive, but now it's become extremely personal. Extra guards will surely deter the murderer, or at least hinder them. I cannot believe it. What a cursed run. Not as cursed as our Bengal Tiger one, but we've lost wives and children like... They've just been dropping like flies. Man, not a single child from this genius queen of ours. We spent so much on the wedding and everything as well. That really hurts. That really hurts. Now, there is another genius out there right off the bat. They're 28 years old, which is pretty good. But damn, that hurts. That hurts so much. I know I look like I'm moving on right away, but that is just a king doing his kingly duty for the realm and the future of his family. Ivanka, I think our wedding will be a much more humble one. I've been too hurt too recently. Far too hurt, far too recently. She's possessed. This could be a bit of a problem. What's the worst that could happen, right? That murderer will suffer in the deepest pits of hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. Vasconia is cursed. Certainly feels like it, right? I really want to catch who it is. His wife dying made his money go from plus 1.3 to plus 2.7. Did it actually? Was that really the timing on that? She was supposed to be helping me with managing the domain. So, because yeah, like you can see my holding count has dropped as well. She was good. She was so good. She was legit. I mean, the stats were alright, but this... God damn. It's okay. Ivanka will join us. She will be able to help us with diplomacy, I guess. Martial's okay. Intrigue's okay. Nothing wrong with a little bit of possession, right? Join me, Ivanka. Send this proposal. Who are we allying with? The Croatian band of Zagreb. That's okay. Send that proposal. Yeah, let's do it. I was like a little hesitant, but I think we should do it. I think we should do it. That wasn't... Yeah, no, that wasn't. I was like, did I make that matrilineal by mistake? I did not. High Chieftain. Our alliance here has expired because of the death of our wife. And there's our alliance with Captain Voinomir. This is really just a formality. This is really just a formality. Ahmad, you missed the loss of our beloved wife, the queen, who was a genius, bore us no children, unfortunately, and she died. She got murdered by that murderer who's been stalking the kingdom. So we're now getting married to Queen Ivanka, who is also, well, she's now a queen after having married us, who's also a genius, but she's also possessed. So this could go interestingly, but no, this is really just a formality. We will not. I'll bring attention to this. I'm still kind of in mourning, I suppose you could say. So this is really just a formality. She can deal. We'll sway and seduce her in other ways. Again, remember that decision is just because of the mod I'm using. Now, our alliance with you, can we actually call them into war? I always forget about that because they're a mercenary company, so it'd be kind of like a weird way to loophole that situation. But either way, excellent. I'm glad to see we're having this marriage happen. Now, what to do with you? You have a son who is unmarried. You have a couple of daughters who are... You have one daughter who's unmarried. Okay. What is this now? I hereby invite you to my wedding to Duchess Winfled of Armagnac at my court in Armagnac. It will be a grand affair worthy of your honorable presence. I did not know the mod actually included invitations from your vassals. It will be my absolute pleasure. Good brother of mine. Absolutely, we're going to attend. Hell yeah, party time. We shall find and punish him or her. Yeah, no. Once we catch this murderer, to the dungeons, torture upon torture upon torture. Absolutely. Like a possessed genius sounds fun. I think right before you, Develf said, not her, please. Sorry, bud, too late. I didn't see that earlier. Oh, Timeless Chronicles 2. I see what you're saying. Right, that might be what was hurting our income. Yes, you're absolutely right. because our men-at-arms, when they are replenishing, yes, it takes more money. And that's, I think, what happened in terms of our wealth. Yeah. That's definitely what happened, because we were just recovering from a war, right? Now, okay, what do we do here? Are we able to... we have... This is my sister-in-law. Do we have a close enough relation to... No, we do not. I wonder if... Look, I've got my sister. Because he's a decent ally. 3,000 strong. He's a decent ally. He's a part of our strength, obviously. Or was, I suppose. I have my siblings here. My half-sister. Who of you are unmarried? Married. My sister here is unmarried. And I have a few unmarried sisters, actually. Infanta Elizabeth. Hopefully they don't get any ideas. We could, my brother-in-law. Hang on. My brother-in-law. Let's make him matrilineal. He's my brother-in-law marrying my sister. How are you my brother-in-law? That means you're my wife's... Well, you're my ex-wife's brother. Is what you are. Okay, right. So, like, ex-brother-in-law is, I assume... Yes, that is what it is. Okay, cool. So we could do that. Are there any of them who have better traits? I don't think so. County of Haunt. That's not who I want an alliance with. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Give me your... Arrange a marriage with you. With... Right, of course, he only has the one son. He needs... God damn it. He needs kids. I want him as an ally. He was a good ally. He was a strong ally. It would be nice to keep the family connected. It'd be nice. The X in Javier means effed for eternity. That's kind of what it feels like sometimes, yeah. A funeral event would be kind of cool, yeah. Ahmad says, would have stuck around for longer, but it's bedtime for me. Sounds good, buddy. Well, thanks for coming through, saying hi, and I hope you enjoyed how much of the stream you did catch. Enjoy the VOD when you watch it as well. Thanks for coming through, bud. The vote will end in less than a minute at this point in time. I said I'd give it about an hour or so. So that is going to come to a close shortly. Again, folks, if you want to vote, don't hesitate to vote for the house motto. And for those of you who have just arrived, again, Ainsa Euskal Heriari means glory to the Basque country. I couldn't fit the translation there because there's a character limit, unfortunately. A bit of a bummer. But get your votes in because I'll be wrapping it up very soon, as soon as we're kind of at the hour mark from the stream having started. And just want to say again, we have 117 votes now, over 80 people watching, but less than 70 likes even. Folks, if you've been enjoying this series, if you'd like to see more Crusader Kings on the channel, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know. Hit that like button. It does make a difference in just letting me know what people want to see, you know, on the channel. All right, the wedding. We're gathered here today to witness the marriage of Infante Alfonso of Armagnac and Duchess Winfled of Armagnac. The priest's words echo across the great hall at Armagnac, which has been tastefully appointed for the occasion. At the dais, Infante Alfonso of Armagnac and Duchess Winfled say their vows, and with that they are married. Who have you chosen for yourself? A decent ally, perhaps? A duchess now of House Wessex, I suppose? Deceitful, callous, gluttonous? What is there to love here, my brother? What have you done? What have you done? Either way, I suppose. How very lovely. Nice, Tobes, nice. And the reception, of course. Now it's time for the real reason people go to the weddings, the reception. The mood is raucous as the feast begins. Looking around, I can see the two families beginning to mingle. Someone raises a toast to the couple's health, and a cheer rises from the room. No doubt it will be the first of many tonight. Let's get this party started, shall we? Good stuff. Again, it's like a classic feast, basically. It's just a different... It's skinned differently. Some of the events might be different. I don't know if we've seen different events that are purely from the mod, but the actual getting married and planning marriages are the big differences. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I guess he got this alliance out of it. The Petty King of Wessex. Not a bad alliance. Okay, I see that. I see why he did that. Fortunately, we are allied to him as well, so he's not going to be able to rise up in rebellion against us or anything like that. So we should be fine. Making money right now. Had to spend a fair bit there. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. I'm trying to figure out... Well, hopefully, as Zaragoza... We were at 0.45, were we? Hopefully, as this goes up, our financial situation will look better and better. And then we can... we'll look at increasing our piety. Mittens, the gift giver. The 2 blue eyes follow me as I cross the hallway, and a small meow breaks the silence as Mittens pounces for my ankle. He may be young, but he is nonetheless ferocious. As he prances away, I see that he left me a gleaming gift where he had been hiding. Well, thank you, kind sir. I very much am in need of gold. And with that, and as the party goes on, it is time to end the poll officially now, I think. Yeah, you hanging in there, YouTube? See a little bit of stuttering going on. Let me know if all's well. My player heir definitely picked an interesting wife. Oh, is he my... He is my heir, isn't he? Yeah, he is my heir right now. I need kids. All right, look. Once we finish swaying Siegfried once, we gotta try and convince my wife here that children need to happen. She's 28 already. She's on the older side. I could take a look at getting money, actually. That's a good point. I haven't thought about speaking to the Pope in a while. He likes me well enough. I don't have enough piety. That's what it is. It costs piety. That's part of the reason why we're so broke, I suppose. The cat we stole from our sister. Indeed. Adorable little kitty cat that it was. Right. As I was saying. It's time to end the poll. It buffered for a minute, but it's good now? Okay, good. Had a bit of a hiccup. Alright, cool. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, YouTube had a momentary lapse there. I don't know why. But let's go ahead and end the poll over here with 122 votes. There's quite a few votes to make the decision for our house motto. And that poll, and you will see the results in chat as I go in and replace this old motto, Christ protects us, with the new motto. Through old ways to new lands. With 36% of the vote, Through Old Ways to New Lands wins, just barely beating out Ainsa Yusko Heriari, followed by For the Old Faith, and finally No Quarter for the Craven. But yes, Through Old Ways to New Lands. I'm sure that will make quite a few people a little nervous. You know, the church will be like, hey, we noticed you you removed Christ from your house motto. What's that about? What's this about old ways? What is all this? What is all this? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There we go. Beautiful, glorious, gorgeous. Love it. Speed time up a little bit over here. Try and make some money. We might need to go to war to make more money, to be honest. Just for the looting and stuff, right? Not that there's a lot of loot. Oh, there we go. 23 over here. Looks like there's a dangerous faction brewing. 24. Another murder. Oh, a confrontation. Drop those V's for Vasconia, says Jazzy. Love to see it. Yes, absolutely. Drop those V's for Vasconia. A new house motto for a people as old as, well, we would claim the peninsula itself and all of its people, right? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. We're so close. We're a lot closer than it feels. Just one pilgrimage away, really, to our old faith. But what is this? A confrontation. An opportunity to get revenge, perhaps, for our wife. A letter is waiting for me and Jones, as we retire to my chambers. Written in red ink. No. In blood. You will end this search at once. Nothing good can come from uncovering my identity, and I will make sure that nothing good comes your way if you keep trying. This handwriting, it almost looks like that of my spy master, Arsenda. No. No, but you love me. Why would you do such a thing? Why would you do such a thing? Could it be? I could confront her about this, leave them unsolved, or speak to my... Who are you? Joanna's. Just a courtier of mine. He is smart, he is intelligent. I am not sure, I'm not sure. Yeah, Averon, exactly. Everyone questioning the removal of Christ from my house motto. I don't know what you're talking about. Just as zealous as ever, yeah. It's for a different religion, but this feels like betrayal. Some people just like murder. It's true. Some people just want to watch the world burn. I could ask Joannes what he thinks. Could be jealousy. Yeah, it makes sense. They've been able to avoid a very skilled spy master. I could confront her. I could confront her. I don't know if it leads to my death. That would suck. Joanne's the guy who randomly offered to help us. I see. That's why he's hanging around. What do you guys think, chat? I need a quick sip of water. But we can either, I'm curious what you guys think. We can confront Arsenda, which I'm kind of tempted to do. We are arbitrary, right? We're also temperate, though. Though temperate, right, means is about enjoying things. We're cynical and we're arbitrary. So confronting Arsenda, assuming it's Arsenda, is not out of character at all. In fact, it seems quite in character. What's it called? Like asking somebody else for their opinion. You know, anybody can do that. It's not like any of these will cause us stress. But in terms of playing our character, I almost feel like accusing Arsenda or confronting Arsenda is the most fitting. Jesus Christ, Wickles. That escalated quick. But yeah, I do think... just turn over to chat and that's the first thing I see, Wickles. Yeah, I see a lot of call for confronting her. I see a couple for asking instead. I'm gonna have a quick sip of water and then we'll make our call. Man, cold water on a hot day is just always nothing quite like it. Nothing quite like it, except for maybe beer. Yeah, I see a lot of. I think we lean towards confrontation. Let's do it. Could it be? Could it be? Moment of truth. I can't believe it. I hope not. Oh my god. When I finally track my spy master Arsenda down, she does not even try to run from me and the guards. Hello, Javier, she says, looking me up and down. It is about time you found me. I take it you enjoyed my gifts? The smile that spreads over her face sends a shiver down my spine. I cannot believe it. So either I can have her punished for her crimes. If she hadn't, I feel like nothing else is an option, purely because she murdered my genius wife, my beautiful genius wife, who we pledged ourselves to and who pledged themselves to us. An eye for an eye, a life for a life. I simply kill her. I let her go free, or it must be boring committing these acts alone. I gain the trained sadistic. She becomes my friend. No. No. Perhaps an option if she hadn't killed our wife, right? It was her. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it was her. Well, okay, so do we just kill her? Or do we throw her in the dungeon, torture her, time and time and time again, right? Find her a spouse, then kill both. Oh, drag somebody else into it. Dang. Note to myself, never upset Danielle. Okay. I like it. I like it. That's real dark. Dungeon, I think. Dungeon, torture. Torture, torture, torture. She will die a slow and painful death because I have to live the rest of my life in pain. So why shouldn't she? You will be punished for your crimes. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I was so pleased to have such a talented spy master, only to be betrayed. Horrendously betrayed. My brother is weak. And he has ulterior motives as well. Same with my uncle. I can't trust them in this position. I'm absolutely shaken by the current circumstances. So what? I trust a foreigner? I suppose so. I suppose a foreigner is easier to trust in these trying times. What courtiers do we have? Do we have someone that can bring somebody in? A lot of guests. A lot of guests. Clara, you're married already to Renault. I need unmarried guests of ours. Unmarried, please. A marshal and knight. Decent prowess. He's alright. I could see if there's not a Fausta. Okay. Emma is 43, unfortunately, but on the older side. Are we filtered here? We only have the fertility filter. That's okay. 38 and a genius. High intrigue. More genius children in our realm isn't a bad idea. Whip her into oblivion. I can't wait to see all the variety of torture options again as they come up. I cannot wait. I'm getting paranoid. Well, I mean, think about it. Think about it. You trusted this person to be your spy master, and they've been running around killing people. She killed, what, four or five people, right? She killed my wife. My literally recently wedded and probably yet to be bedded wife. I imagine I'd be quite paranoid. I being, of course, the king, right? We're role playing here. Judith, though, she's a genius. She's zealous. That could be a problem. Vengeful and greedy. I mean, I understand greed, I suppose. What are your stats? It's the intrigue that we care about. It's that genius that I quite like. Let's see, Judith. She's a bit on the older side. Not too long of childbearing left in her, but that intrigue alongside the genius is compelling. Gives him a little bit of prestige as well. Good for him, I suppose. Yeah, sure. I think we should do that. Too bad torturing actually costs piety. Yeah, she is our faith, isn't she? We'll keep her in the dungeon for now, at least. Torture, then burn her at the stake. Torture her only the once. Even soft men can turn cruel when you hurt the ones they love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Make her a jester? No. That gives her too much freedom. Poke her with a soft cushion. It sounds like water torture. All right, let's go ahead. Not waterboarding, but like, you know, the dripping water torture. But yes, let's let this marriage happen. Not matrilineal. Send that proposal over to our dungeon. Where are we? Arsenda. I should send you to hell. Torture will cost me 100 piety. Oh, it is expensive, isn't it? It is expensive. Chat, what do you think? We could have her rotting in the dungeon for now until we've secured our piety a bit more and then start to torture her. That is an option. I don't know how likely she is to escape. She's not a lord. She's not landed. And I think that option is only available to landed individuals. That is expensive. That piety is expensive. We have dreams for our nation as well, right? Let's not forget. So I'd be willing to wait, but only so much. Yeah, multiple times. That's what I thought. Another genius possessed one? No, that one wasn't possessed. Our current wife is the one who's possessed. Judith is the perfect tutor for teaching the kids the art of killing, genius and high intrigue. Very true, Jishnu, very true. She would make a good teacher, absolutely, especially for intrigue. We feasted and danced late into the night, but at last it is time to head back home. I could not help but notice that Infante Alfonso of Armagnac and Duchess Winfled of Armagnac seemed to hit things off immediately, cracking jokes and laughing the night away. No one marries for love, but perhaps they will live as good friends. Departing the hall, we leave the newlyweds to their new life together. Wow. No one marries for love is a very dark thing to say shortly after the decisions that we just made. Losing our wife and making this marriage to Queen Ivanka happen without any event, without pomp or ceremony. There's a certain like sadness to that. Oh damn, she is possessed too. I completely missed that. Oops. A very possessed court we have. Oh no. This could be dangerous. Alright, Judith. Make you my spy master. I can only trust foreigners. What a life I lead. Have you disrupting schemes? Not that, because we're not performing any of our own right now, and we'll see what comes of that marriage. Yeah. Domingo can sort out his own celebrations. He can deal. He is not landed, so I don't know if he's likely to have children. I'm not going to land him until we expand our territory a bit, which, again, a little hesitant because of the financial situation. I should also get my my wife here helping with something. Currently managing domain. Gives us another spot. Gives us another spot. I don't know how much she increases our tax gain by. She can stay managing domain. Again, that's the stewardship buff, right? We're a true cynic after all. Indeed, yeah, living up to our traits, right? Keep her waiting, and when you finally come, you smile and have her dragged back to her cell. Repeat. Yeah. True. Little pleasure, torture. Revenge will be served cold then. I think we can have the patience. Go on a pilgrimage, come back, torture. Seems fitting. Attempt suicide. Amazing. No, where are we? Study the art of scheming. I need to be stressed out for that. Where is a pilgrimage? 937. There's some time yet. Impeccable household. Gain some prestige, despite my spouse's poor stewardship skills. Good for you. If I could just get like a tax bump or something. If I could just, I can't even build a church until we have city planning, which is 58 years from now. 58 years from now. I really hope the fascination comes our way. In my attempts to align Siegfried to my interests, I found an opportunity. I think I could argue that our goals are in fact the same. As I dictate my next letter, I emphasize those shared interests, or I try to maintain subtlety. Dude is chaste, cynical, and diligent. We're both cynical. I think I can try and emphasize those shared interests. A 67% chance of it working out. We have prestige to spend if it goes terribly wrong. But yes, let's attempt to emphasize our shared interests. And he's convinced. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, again, now I'm wondering, if we go to war with... No, we'd have to go to war with Al-Andalus to raid Cordoba. Oh, it's got so much loot, but we can't... Can we actually... Can we have an alliance with these guys, right? Because of the buffer, I figured we could ally with them because we wouldn't be going to war anytime soon. If I go to war with Shenshir, is how I think you say that, there is 24 loot here. There is, 5 loot here, 23 here. There's like... money to be made, and of course through war you get prisoners. So I might do that rather than try to win this war quickly. Try to gain as much territory and as many prisoners as possible to then make money that way. They're currently fighting. Oh, they're part of this war between Yilkia and Asturias. So why don't we? Why don't we declare a struggle war? Again, it'll cost some money. It'll drain our coffers a little bit, but hopefully we get a couple of people. Oh, he's broke. There's no point getting prisoners from him. He's broke. What about you? Malik Hiyaz. He has a bit of money. Anybody else would cost us piety to war with. How about Aquitaine? Turn north for a bit. They have some money. Do we have a cause for war? We don't. We don't have a cause to go to war up there. What about you, Majorca? Sure, we could go to war with Al-Sark. Do we have a truce with them? I don't think so. Yeah, we're okay. We go to war with these guys. Do they have decent loot to be gained? 24 right over there. They have... This is a mosque. I need the Valaya. Yeah. 17. Okay. 13 down here. Not as much as the 24s that we were seeing. We might be able to do this war without any of our men-at-arms. Maybe? Yes, the murderer was found. It was our spy master. Yeah. Shay Wolf answered. There we go. Hey, Captain Top Hat. How's it going? Possessed wife. Yes, it's going to be interesting. Going to war with Aquitaine Sahara would require us to fabricate a claim and stuff, and that would be expensive, right? Because the claim fabrication costs money. And while I can afford a trickle of loss, I don't think I can afford a sudden jump in loss. Al-Sark, how many soldiers do you have? 698. No allies. We can win this war without raising our men-at-arms. So I think we do that. We'll raise our forces, go to war, do a bit of looting, hopefully get a couple of prisoners that we can ransom. I believe our current prisoners cannot be ransomed, can they? No money for you, no money for you. No. Alright, let's do this. I think this war makes sense. Declare a war, a struggle clash, gain some more territory. We have, again, the prestige to spend. The other option is a border raid against one of them. Titles will not change hands, though, and we will just cause destruction, but we will gain gold. Recently looted. It will give me 45 gold over there, 55 gold over here. Oh, tempting. We haven't done one of these border raids yet. So it is tempting. 55 gold, a bit more looting, maybe get a prisoner. Does border raid with Asturias also cost piety? It should. It should be piety as well. Any war with the same faith should be piety. Less piety, but it is piety. Still, struggle clash is, well, depending on how much we ask for. All right, let's see what value we could get. Because 25 piety isn't that bad. There's 35 gold here, 40, 45, 35. We could go after Leon, I suppose. Leon, is that how you say that? But Al-Sark first, I think. Get our border raid, hit Burjana for that 55 gold, and whatever else we can loot, wherever we can loot it, right? If I had a son, marry him to Asturias. No, we don't have any kids yet. I don't think I want to ally with Asturias. We're going to crush them. Otherwise, they'll drag us into their wars. Do you still need to get 100% war score for border raids? You know what? I'm on version 1.6 right now, so that we still have access to the our old faith decision. So I'm not actually sure how it's going to play out. But I think if we go around Burjana and lay other places to siege and stuff, we should be fine. This will bring us a truce afterwards, though, just as a reminder.
Let's go for it. Declare this war. Malachias, I'm coming for you again, I guess. Is this the right call? I'm torn between the border raid and, of course, the actual conquest. Let's border raid. Border raid. Let's try it. 55 gold is not bad. Declare this war. So good. So good. Never gets old. Never gets old. Just as a reminder, by the way, our great Count Bertel, who kept betraying us, has finally been dealt with. That happened last session. Holy! I didn't realize our armies were so expensive. Do we really need both of them? We don't need both of them. Let's disband you. Okay. Yeah, we don't need everybody involved. We don't need everybody involved. Let's get you down over here. Let's see how this functions. That music is so good. It's so good. Yeah, that actually would make a nice alarm clock, wouldn't it? I'm surprised they haven't put it up in on Spotify yet. They were very quick with the Northern Lords. I guess they're on summer break now and stuff, right? But yeah, that music absolutely slaps. Yes. All right, should be good here. They have no allies or anything. About 700 soldiers. They might try and take some wealth for themselves as well. But grandeur level decreased. We saw that coming. That's okay. That's our savings in action, right? 5 months. I'm kind of tempted. I could assault the fort. My sister died. Oh no. Malika Gabriela of Al-Andalus. She's the one. So I guess our alliance with Al-Andalus literally just ended. 3,000 strong as they are. Weakens us a little bit. We could try and make a new alliance, but I mean that is the loss of our sister. Damn. None too pleased about that. We'll leave the option open. Again, they can have multiple wives, right? So we can take a look at that alliance again if need be. Not in a rush. Died in childbirth. How old was she? 29 years old. Damn. That is sad. We didn't really know her all that well, I suppose. That is sad. Oh. Lost our commander here. Where'd he go? We had a commander who was like good at sieges, I thought. Why are all the men at arms here? I specifically said not to do that. I specifically thought I said not to do that. Actually, the onagers can stay, I guess. I was wondering. I was like, how are we getting the assault fort option? That shouldn't be an option. But I guess yeah, our men at arms were in there. I didn't notice. These guys are sieging up over there. A notable guest has arrived with a claim on the county of Touraine. Up where? All the way up over there? That's too far away for us to be interested. And again, it costs money to get guests into our court, right? Foy the troublemaker. My vassal, Mayor Sigtrig, approaches me, rage in his eyes and dog in his hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. As he reaches me, I see that it is my dear Foy he is holding. Found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. He's just a dog. Relax. Relax. Know your place. No, I can definitely make an alliance with Al-Andalus, but I'm not in a rush, is what I'm saying. I'm not in a rush. Men at arms will recover, like replenish, and then we should be okay. There we go. That number makes a lot more sense to me. I was wondering what was going on. Station besiegers here. Let's go ahead and send the rest over down to there. Don't mind if I do. That way we can hopefully gather loot a bit more quickly. And here we could actually assault if we wanted to. 3 months left. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. They're starving. We'll be okay. First mittens, now Foy. Your pets are little troublemakers. At least they haven't killed each other, though. I read in the comments it was mentioned that somebody mentioned that they only ever get them like literally like killing each other. So yeah, at least there's that. Oh, another war. Emir Abdul Azim of Balancia. Oh, okay. It's an internal war, I guess. Yeah. Huh. Oh, this could be unfortunate. This could be unfortunate because if these guys decide to engage us... Alright, let's group up over here. No? You're pulling back? Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. How long will this take? 8 months. Ooh. 8 months. Okay, it's not too bad. Another notable guest has arrived, the County of Coruna. Please, no. No, be gone. I'm like, I kind of want to keep these guys close to each other. Do we have 25 loot to be gained over here? Sure, don't mind if I do. Pull you down here. Raise local armies. I don't want men-at-arms, though. Go ahead and split off new army. Get these guys out over here. Select. We gotta move them away from the enemy first. I could push in over here, try to intercept, I guess. Before we disband, we could try and intercept and see what we can gain over here. Maybe capture somebody to ransom, right? There's that option. Keep our options open. Speed up a little bit. Okay, hopefully we'll catch them. What is this? So the Heartless King Javier. We've been burdened with their oppressive... Oh my goodness, these peasants and their timing. A peasant's lot is to serve their lord. Be gone from here. Rally the troops. Where are we? Up over here? Alright, cool. I guess these soldiers will have some more work to do before we can put them away. That's really unfortunate. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. But we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my knight, Mogan. A decent knight of mine, too. We must stop the villain behind this. She's already disrupting schemes, so hopefully that'll work out alright. Here's the battle over here. Hopefully, again, we'll capture somebody. Our knight killed Raymond Berengue. I don't know how to say that. Siegfried has been swayed. We did not gain any prisoners there, did we? No, we did not. It's unfortunate. It's okay. This army can be disbanded. Can send you up against these peasants, I suppose. Really? Chances are even? Are you for real? Come on. I can't afford even chances. Siegfried likes us now. Okay, so we can stop swaying him, and let's start seducing our wife. Seduce. Yes, please. 65% chance of success. That's not too bad. That's all right. Yeah, something in the water is making people murderous. It really feels like it. Our soulmate was murdered. Oh, Esteban, you missed that? Yeah. Yeah, we caught the murderer. But that was a sad turn of events. A very unfortunate turn of events. Oh, right. Did these guys not have a commander? Jesus. Everyone's busy with something. Everyone's busy with something. If I just send you up over here, and the other army comes down this way. Oh yeah, okay. Probably win. I think I could take that. I think that's acceptable. Let's go ahead and actually get this villa under siege then. Another 24 gold there, plus the 55 we're going to get from the victory of this war. It'll be okay. It's a bit more of a pricey war than I had hoped for, but it'll be okay, I think, in the long run. Speed time up a little bit. 5 months left there, 9 months left here. These guys are coming down over here. And mittens, sensitivity. Javier, this cat has to go. My wife, Queen Ivanka, is holding Mittens up by the skin of his neck, eyes red and nose running. I cannot stand this anymore. I can barely breathe when he's around. I will not give Mittens away. You can deal. Trying to get me to get rid of my cat. The cat was here longer than you've been here. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and take care of these guys before we get engaged down there. Because, I mean, again, 6 months. Let's cut them off. Let's make sure they don't take anybody of any value, and we're not in a position where we now have to, you know, pay a ransom or something for somebody we like. Yeah, no one demands anything of Mittens. Yeah. I didn't realize that this army didn't have a commander. That was my bad. I thought they did, but that was my bad. It's not often I find myself leading 1, 2, 3, 4 small contingents. But yes, let's go ahead and disband these guys now. Again, they will spend some time to recover, and then our finances will look better basically right away. Comfortable with this. These guys are about to win their siege and the loot. This rebellion is done. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands. Yes, excellent. Locals pacified. Don't mind if I do. Are you worth anything? He is. Oh, he's robust. Brave. Compassionate. Oh, what do you guys think? I could take him out of this jail cell, make him a knight of mine, and marry him to somebody robust. We've done this before. Our father has done this, if I recall correctly. He's a heathen as well, as far as I think. Well, he's considered a stray by our what's going to be our old faith. Oh my goodness, second. My girlfriend doesn't like the cat, so I'm finding them a new home. She's pretty cute, 5'8", young enough to have children. Hit me up with offers. That's goddamn hilarious. I love it. How is Basque Chavez? Okay, we can look Basque Chavez up in a sec. Let's go ahead and offer him to join us. Okay, I think it would be a wise move to negotiate his release, recruit you, employ as executioner. One of the few people who. What makes him a good executioner? But we should demand his conversion as well. Perhaps not. A weak hook would not be a bad idea. Pick up the best from our realm, right? To serve the realm. You fought against me, now you fight for me. Yes. Recruit and gain a weak hook as well. Negotiate your release. He'll be a little upset at us. He can deal. And let's go ahead and find him a wife as well. I don't know if I'll land him just quite yet, but find him a wife. And I don't know if it's a 0% chance of having children without being landed. But it certainly feels like it at times. These guys running away from us. That army's been disbanded. Yes. What are all these notifications? Powerful vassals, blah, blah, blah. Calling allies to war. Sure, whatever. Declare wars. I'm aware. Elizabeth de Vasconia can marry. I guess. It can wait. I'm not in a rush to make any allies. I don't want to marry somebody off and not have... Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I want to have the option open for alliances. I also might want to marry for traits, right? She is chaste, so probably going to marry her for alliances. Kingdom of Bavaria. Well, it's not a bad alliance, actually. But no, I think it can wait. I'm not in a rush there, I don't think. I'm not in a rush there. And Duke Galindo, my uncle. Is there any value to this? No, you just upset him, really. Leave it be. I don't often change contracts, unless they come up as like an event, really. Warhammer Fantasy mod for Crusader Kings 3. I don't know if there is one yet. There was one for Crusader Kings 2, if memory serves. I don't know if 3 has a Warhammer Fantasy mod yet, Shadewolf. I have no choice but to accept your conditions for my release. Indeed, a brave, compassionate, gregarious individual. Farewell. No, not farewell. Not farewell. He's very much here. Find him a spouse who is also robust, right? Yeah. Robust. Ramilda is too old, unfortunately. We could try and find someone who's Amazonian, perhaps. Guta, a little bit on the old side as well, unfortunately. What about somebody Hale? Hale's an option. At that point, I wonder if I shouldn't try and get like a genius or a giant or something instead, you know? So it's a combination of traits. A combination of traits. A lustful giant doesn't sound like a bad idea. Patient, arrogant, lustful, giant. Yeah. A chance of getting either of these, if we're very lucky, both. Chance of children, it says medium, but I don't know if they'll, again, like I said, if they'll actually try and have kids. For, you know, without being landed. Seems like a viable way to go. Invest in young talent. Truly a steward move. It's true, it's true. Thinking about the future of the realm, right? Even when they try to stand against us, we've dealt with worse before, especially with Bertle. Sure, let's send this proposal. See how that goes. She's how old? 39. Also a bit on the older side, I guess. But maybe a couple of kids to come before it's too late. There are other giants. There are other giants. Maybe I'm rushing. Like a fool. We're younger ones, right? It's that lustful that I was thinking about. 26 years old, deceitful, craven. Don't know if that's an ideal choice. Sure, maybe the 26-year-old is a better call. Ermengarde. He knows how to deal with deceit. Takes one to know one, right? He'll be fine. Yes, bring them over to House Ismailid. You don't have a... Oh, you do have a house. Thought he was lowborn. Send that proposal. I think that one makes more sense. I do not have golden obligations. No, unfortunately. I have been going down this path over here so that we would be able to afford buildings and stuff, but still haven't been able to afford buildings and stuff. Might not be a bad idea, excuse me, to chase golden obligations with our next perk and get some of those hooks to work for us. We have a few. None of them have any money, though. Okay, some of them have money, but one of them has, like, even remotely enough amount of money. So that's why I don't think I'm in a rush to get golden obligations. It's a good idea. It's a good idea, but I don't think it's one that we should pounce on just quite yet. There's that marriage. Excellent. Prisoner taken. Excellent. Ooh, the Emir's daughter. That should be worth something. Ishmael, deal with your own celebrations. Let's go ahead and see if we can't ransom you for 25 gold. I like that. Our war score is actually dropping because we don't have the objective. And that's okay. I'm not too worried about that as long as we don't lose the war. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and ransom you off. Good stuff. Gone. Up over here, we can push up to the Vilaya. I believe this is the capital. It is indeed. These guys will almost... Yeah, 4 months, they'll be done. Good stuff. Ooh, hello. Hello, who is this? This is my brother, Alfonso. He's grown up to be quite wise, it seems. I have arrived in Irun to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. I can, his scraping means nothing to me. Send him away. It's an act of tyranny. Oh, crazy. Or I can show him in at once. I mean, of course, he's my brother, first of all, but also he brings gifts. Unlanded will probably only have one kid barring twins unless they become lovers with someone. Good to know, good to know, good to know. But yes, show Infante Alfonso in at once. I will take that money. Homage, taking the knee. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Infante Alfonso, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the kingdom of Vasconia. At last I bid the Duke arise, confirming my satisfaction and Alfonso's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts, Infante Alfonso. Not bad. Gain some grandeur, gain some prestige, gain some gold, gain some renown for the dynasty. Good stuff. Look at that, 150. Not all for this war, but I like it either way. Small but meaningful. Not every gift has to be a grand statement of wealth. Smaller things can make a far greater impression as long as they are chosen well. I wonder what Queen Ivanka would appreciate. A gift for... Oh, because I'm trying to seduce her. My high almoner position vacated because Renaud died. Old age took him. He was one of our greatest knights, a legendary blade master. He was one of our best. But time comes for us all. The battle we are all destined to lose, right? The duel of life, I suppose. Against time itself, that is sad. He served us well. Throw up those Fs, folks. He served us very well. He served us very well indeed. Clara is probably soon to leave us as well. Alright, my beautiful wife. What might you like? You're ambitious, fickle, and humble. Ambitious, fickle, and humble. A silver locket, always close to her heart. That kind of has like that humble, angle to it. A stuffed fox would be unusual. I don't know if she cares for the unusual, really. Or a flower display for the garden at Irun. I think she appreciates beauty. Likes tending to things, perhaps. Ambitious, fickle, and humble. I feel like fickle and flower gardens don't really go hand in hand. A silver locket seems like the right call. It's a bit of a more, it's got a bit of that classic feel to it, I suppose. A duel of ages, timeless, indeed. Would the brother make a good steward? Oh, we could take a look at him real quick. For now, though, for my wife, a silver locket, always close to her heart. Likes to catch people's attention. I guess she's ambitious, right? Oh, no. Appreciates symbols of authority. Ah, that goes against humble. Oh, this is a tough one. A silver locket, always close to her heart. Let's try that. Hopefully that works out. Oh, she's not... Bad impressions. She's not very pleased with that gift. Sadly, folks, sadly, Arsenda died in the dungeon. I wasn't able to... Aw, man, come on. Probably took her own life, I assume. I don't know. She died. That's really unfortunate. Wait, why is our piety? What happened to our piety? When did it take that hit? I should have just tortured her. Is it because she died in my dungeon? I took the hit? Man. Why? Why me? Why is life like this? What the hell happened there? Especially the piety loss. I wish it would say if it was because of this. Well, at least money is looking alright. That's a bit of a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. A little bummed out about that. A little bummed out about that. We were talking about our brother. He's an alright steward. He's not as good as the current one we have. Our current one is significantly better, actually. Maybe if Theophilos passes away, we'll consider putting our brother in that spot. Yes, he would get bonuses for if he like changes his, what is his lifestyle? Duty focus. He might change his lifestyle. He might he'd get bonuses from actually being our steward as well. But I think we're fine as we are right now. At least she died uncomfortable in the dank, dark cold. Yes, at least there's that. I'm less upset about that. I'm more upset about my piety. Esteban, you almost had me there. Get a royal cook could improve your piety generation rate. God damn. God damn. Let's chase these guys down. Who's in charge? Oh, Ali. Okay, yeah. Worth chasing, I think. We should also take a look at the stewardship perk. Again, like I said, Golden Obligations is not really worth it right now because the people we can press those obligations on don't have any money. So I don't think that's really worth it. We could take a look at professional workforce or defensive measures. Professional workforce might be a good idea. Takes us down to centralization to help with development growth in the realm capital. Okay, only one place. Architect down over here. Like, eventually, by the time we get down to... If we're able to afford things and get to Architect at the same time, that's not bad, you know? That's not bad. Alright, professional workforce it shall be. Because, yeah, golden obligations, right now, there's no real point. Piety drop from a marriage I arranged? Really? I wouldn't think that would happen, but maybe? Dang. I thought it was because the death in the dungeon. Nice. My queen Ivanka is bearing my child. I cannot wait to hold the babe in my arms. How old am I? I'm 23. And I have no child to call my own. Damn. 23 days left over here, then we'll join the siege up over here. It's going very slowly. We don't have enough soldiers. Let's keep sending you down as well, actually. Oh, there we go. I was like waiting for these guys to pull a move so I could cut them off and maybe get a prisoner. Done down over here. Excellent. We've taken Sheikh Walid's mother. Surely you're worth something. 10 gold. Will not accept. Oh, no. I guess they don't get along. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, sounds good, Shaywolf. If you see what happened, I appreciate that. If you see what happened that caused it, I would very much like to know. Again, going on a pilgrimage is a huge bump, so there is that. But just disappointing to see the drop in the first place. 25 gold there. These guys, you know what I'll do? I might send these guys up over here, and that's 5 gold. It's not worth it. 14 down here. 13. Yeah, okay, no. Let's go ahead and work towards ending this war. Push you up to here, and we'll get these guys to hit some of these armies, hopefully get some good prisoners, and see where that takes us. Again, 55 gold when we actually win this war as well. Takes us to 200 plus, right? What is it? 50 of that is a gift that we got from our brother. But apart from that, it's all the war's doing. So pretty good, actually. I think the war actually worked out quite nicely. And we might, well, now we definitely can't go for Asturias. We might go against Shenshir, I suppose. See if we can get some money. Ooh, the dance. The pop-ups that happened right as you lost your piety was Siege 1 and Prisoner taken in Siege. What the hell? That's so weird. That's so weird. It's not like I'm at war with other Christians or anything. I'm at war with Muslims, so it's not like there's a modifier in there. That's so strange. It's unfortunate. What is this now? I'm attending the dance not simply because I am the lord of the castle, but because I want to see Queen Ivanka there. She looks resplendent, and when we finally have a moment to ourselves, I offer my suggestion. Join me in the circle for the next dance, perhaps? A walk in the garden away from all this, or I could provide her with some more food, or have you seen how these people dance and appeal to her malicious side? I don't think she's malicious. She does, however, she knows what she wants. Changes her mind more often than not, making her hard to predict. Yeah, tell me about it. Or does not ask for much in life. What kind of a person am I? Cynical, temperate, arbitrary. I could try and... She's fickle, right? So she's here dancing now, but maybe she wants to spend some time away from this and go to the garden instead. Thoughtful side, playful side, greedy side. Oh, man. Hard to say. Hard to say. Again, humble, right? So sure, a walk in the garden away from all this, perhaps. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hopefully she has that first kid before her seduction succeeds. Queen Ivanka and I walked the gardens, talking about all manner of things. We eventually realized we had both lost track of time, and when we returned to the dance, it had already started winding down. So I take it that worked. Yes, smoldering chemistry, excellent. 4 months. She's not going to have that baby in 4 months. Damn it. It's far from ideal. Push down here, let's go. Or over to here, maybe? I really want to capture some more prisoners or something. The siege is ongoing now. 6 months left. I could, let's see. Merge, station besiegers. Cannot disband you out here. Pull you back there. What? My sister Infanta Casillo died from smallpox. Oh no. I assume they both have smallpox then. A leper even. My brother-in-law. What is going on? This whole house seems cursed. My poor sister. Another one. Man. So many losses. So many losses. Marshal impresses vassal. Mayor Akab gained opinion. I gained some prestige. Alright, good. How about some piety? How about some piety? Disband these guys. Send the knights away. Enemy combatants captured. Are you worth anything? Ooh, hang on. No, okay. I thought he was maybe a giant, because he looked like one. Ransom you for 30 gold. Don't mind if I do. Send you off. Alright, cool. Send these guys down over here, and hopefully the siege will end soon. Might get a couple of modifiers and stuff, right? Ransom accepted. Yeah, this war has worked out quite nicely as far as finances are concerned. House of Pain, indeed. Families dropping like flies. At least our lineage is secure. Well, we'll see. I shouldn't get ahead of myself. We have a child en route, so there's that. Victory over here is ours. Beautiful. Come on now. Speed time up a bit. Glory is widely known. The battle victory has got us that. No prisoners, sadly. No prisoners. No loot to be had here, I assume. It literally just got it. Oh, actually. Oh, what do you know? The 19 gold. It's not going to finish by the time this siege is done. Come on, down here. There we go. There we go. My son and heir. Which actually reminds me, I haven't looked into Basque-King, my apologies. But Bernard, please tell me. Only quick. Only quick. Damn it. Praise Saint Bridget. I should be happy. Instead, I'm disappointed. I should be super happy that this child is born, we have an heir, and our wife survived childbirth. Praise Saint Bridget. Ivanka has given birth to a perfect little son. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would befit a king? Good look at one of my ancestors, Galindo, Priesda, Anso, Lope, Anso, Lope, Javier. That's just me. That's not an ancestor. Soimir, Lope, maybe Anso. What do you guys think? Or a good Basque name? Donato, Bermudo, Obeco, Alfonso, Gonzalo, Haku? I'm not sure how to say that, actually. Diego. I always like Diego. Anso. Anso comes up both as Basque and as an ancestor. You know what? Let's go with Anso, I think. Quick is better than nothing. He also has a hunchback. I didn't even notice it's become such a habit. The Hunchback family continues. There you go. There you go. The Hunchback continues. Yeah, y'all spotted it before me. You're absolutely right. I should be absolutely pleased that we have ourselves. You know what? I'm actually a lot happier now thank you for pointing out the Hunchback. I'm a lot happier now. That works out really nicely. And so may you grow to be strong and wise, my son. Beautiful. Got to keep an eye on him. At least his mother will be a great educator as well. Hopefully he gets the right traits and stuff. We can raise him nicely. Oh, nice. The court trait has spread to everyone who's been around for so long. And my beloved wife. Okay, perfect timing. Just had the baby, and now the servants have all been sent away, and her bed has been decorated with roses. I feel bad for her. As Queen Ivanka enters our chambers, she smiles humbly and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before God, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. As we are united in marriage, we are now united in heart. Make her my lover, indeed. Beautiful. That worked out. 65% chance of success is a little bit on the lower side, I'll be honest. So I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad that worked out. There we go. Gain some money there. War is looking good as well. And we've captured the Sheikh's Chancellor and son. Okay, alright. Let's see. Come on. Ransom. No, won't accept. Not even for 10 gold. What else do we have here? Prisoners. You. 10 gold. Ugh, it's not a lot. It's something, I guess. Not a lot. This guy is quite learned. He's quick and deviant. Don't think that's a good idea. Renowned physician. 70 years old. He's soon to die, so I'm not going to bother with him. What about this guy? Is he worth anything to me? Not really. Ransom him. Off he goes. I really should check more often to see if some of our prisoners are worth recruiting. Again, thinking about the future of the realm and all that, right? He's only quick. No, true. He's quick. He's also a hunchback. I should be very pleased. And in fact, you know what? I am. Disappointment, I guess. Again, I was hoping we'd get a genius as our next generation. But quick is also fine. Quick is fine. A reward tumble for having a son, I suppose timeless. Now what is this? My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my rival and vassal, Count Eziari, is scheming against my knight Mogan. Oh, this is the guy we're trying to remove from Sobrarbe and I think, where else? Huesca as well. I'll let the traitor be known to all. I could have him thrown in jail. That way I can actually revoke his titles. And whether true or not, I will not accuse him. No. He is already a rival of mine. Throw him in jail. Absolutely. I have fair reason. No one will think me a tyrant. To the dungeon. Now. Couple quick conversations over here, buddy. And revoke some titles. I hope you don't mind. This is an act of tyranny. I could keep him in here and wait until at least one of these claims is done. It'll cost us money, though, is the thing. So I'm wondering if there's any other way to do this. If I execute him, you know, his replacement will be just as upset at us. So I was really hoping to be able to ooh, if I no, not ransom. Sorry. If I negotiate your release, I could banish him. It is an act of tyranny. People would be upset at me. But it's one act of tyranny, and he should lose all of his titles. Landed rulers are deposed, but I think his family will replace him. His family doesn't lose the line. Strip him of his title and him while you're at it. Yeah. If it's pronounced... Okay, so it's Huesca, says Esteban. Is that right? Huesca? Thank you. Appreciate it. Always like learning about how to actually say some of these words. Yeah, I guess I would revoke title. How much tyranny is it? Again, for the greatness of the realm, I suppose, right? 16 opinion of me would be lost. My vassals, quite a few of them aren't the biggest fans. But, you know what, most of them are okay. Some of the smaller ones don't like me. Some of the mayors aren't the biggest fans, but they can deal. They can deal. Tyranny is temporary. Again, if I banish him, his kids will still gain the territory, and his kids don't like us either. His heir is Ansa Garindez, and she's not a fan. Mainly because I attempted to murder a family member until 943. That'll last a while. The imprisoned family member makes her upset as well, of course. And she doesn't like the fact that we're hunchbacked. So there's quite a few reasons to revoke. I'm seeing a lot of don'ts. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? I'll let him sit there until this fabrication is done. We'll see how much it costs and stuff like that at first before I make a call there. But, I don't know. I feel like it might not be a bad idea. Kids won't be rivals. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Oops, that's not what I meant. That's a good point. I did bully him as a kid, which is a good reason for him not to like me. He also knows that I tried to kill him. Him not liking me is fine. Negative 75. I suppose I could sway that out of her. Let me see. Even try to befriend her. Decent chance of success. True, fair. Not an unreasonable, wait, hold on. Wife of who? Okay, of a different duke, Okay, sure, fair enough. I suppose I could banish him. How much money do you have? Negative 21. I suppose I could banish him. Negotiate release. Banish. And a weak hook as well. He won't accept. I was hoping I'd have both. Alright, off you go. Be gone. It is an active tyranny still. The lose 4 opinion. It's not as bad. It'll be gone soon enough. I'm not 16 I was a bit more hesitant about. 4 I'm not too worried about. Are those counties part of the duchy that includes Zaragoza? They are. Yeah, true. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on this. This is slowing me down. I gotta think about this. I'm gonna hold off on that for now because they are a part of Zaragoza, and we do want control of Zaragoza for ourselves, right? Zaragoza spreads all the way up to there. We've already given more of it away than I would have liked to, and I want Zaragoza. I want that to be my capital duchy. Revocation is tempting. Maybe those fabrications are the way to go. We'll see. These guys are sieging over there. We're going to come down and try and finish these guys off. Maybe get another person we can ransom away. 55 gold coming from the actual war itself. And I think then we can take a look at Shenshir declaring war over here for some money. These guys are trying to run away. Probably going to get away. We might cut them off. Maybe? Yes, I think we got them. Down they go. Excellent. We still actually have to win this war, don't forget, for that money. And the other thing I could do... Oh, there's the victory. The other thing I could do, I was going to say, is I could try and like help others with their wars, too. It's a good way to gain money. There's 19 gold to be had here. So we'll at least let this siege finish before we end the war. 19 gold. This will last 30 days, 1 month. It'll cost me 4. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that. Cool. Zaragoza, pronounce the second A. It sounds like you're saying Zaragoza. Zaragoza? Gotcha. Hopefully that's closer. Book on this man from Barcelona will expire soon. Alright, if it's going to expire, who are you? It's an antiquarian. You can't be a very good one, I don't think. Why do I have a hook on you? What? Yeah, there's no real reason to bring him into my court or anything. He's got a couple of claims, I suppose. Nothing that actually matters, though. Also 6 gold. I'm still not upset about not picking golden obligations. Yeah, we're okay. I was wondering about the contracts is the one thing I was wondering about. My vassals, like Theophilos, for example. Like, if I do increase his taxes from 0.4 to 0.6, like, not insignificant, he'll be a little upset at me. An act of tyranny. You're my vassal. Get out of here. Again, if I reduce his levied contribution, obviously it balances out. Like, yeah, I don't know. I could try digging up secrets and seeing if I can't find opportunities that way, I suppose. Don't come towards me. Do your own thing. Oh, independence over here just before my siege could finish. That's unfortunate. They robbed me of that 19 gold. We'll call the war over here then. But what is this? A new opponent. Nothing in this world is certain, especially in times of war. The Vasconian border raid of Burjana has been no different. This conflict is no longer against Sheikh Hiyaz of Al-Urqub, but Emir Abdulazim of Valencia instead. It might be wise to reevaluate the situation. No, the war continues. They've had their independence war over here, it seems. Fair enough. So my goal is still the same, or this is no longer the best course of action to end the war inconclusively. No. The war rages on. My goal is still the same. I want that money. Victory is already mine as well, so there is that too. Ooh, if I go up to here... Okay, no, I misunderstood. I've already hit their capital. I was wondering if there was someone more valuable to capture, perhaps. Who are you? Who's in charge? You're commanded by ruler? Oh, can I? I could try. I could try and take them on, and if I get the ruler, it's not so much about winning, like capturing the ruler, but it's more about the ransom that I should be able to get from that if the war doesn't automatically end. Let's try it. Here's where being callous is an advantage. Yeah. I mean, again, those quote-unquote negative traits have their advantages for sure. The battle begins. Reinforcements will hopefully arrive soon. It said I was likely to win this battle. Oh my goodness, so many things happening. Empty council position. Oh no, wait, what? Oh no, Theophilos was slain in battle. Oh no. Oh no. Well, now I guess we can put our brother in that position if he's actually good enough for it. While his numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot help but feel irritated by Sheikh Yaya's sudden interest in me, and I cannot shake the feeling that the man's intentions are not pure. Oh, I don't think we have to worry too much about that. He is an emir's chancellor. He has a certain charm, stresses me out. Why can he not leave me in peace? He loses some opinion of me, or I never want to see his face again. Why would it stress me out? Oh, I guess it'll stress me out because I don't like him necessarily. I am arbitrary, cynical. Why can he not leave me in peace? I think I sense his ulterior motives. Come on. I need my reinforcements to arrive a little bit faster than this. This is not good. Oh, this is not good. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have let those guys go through either. Let's end this fighting. Let's end this fighting in the middle of this battle. It's costing us too much. And I can't afford to lose any more. I've already lost a decent warrior. Already lost a decent warrior. We're going to lose this battle, and I'd rather not. I did, in fact, become greedy, Timeless. I love how the game changes the name of each location to their Arabic or Spanish names accordingly. Yes, I have loved that. Like, that's one of the cooler aspects of the game for sure. But let us end this border raid. I gain gold, blah, 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 blah. No titles will change hand. There's a 55 gold, 35 fame. Sounds good. And maybe something will be destroyed in the Sheikhdom of Burjana, earning extra gold. Oh, interesting. Let us enforce our demands. This victory is mine. Thank you very much for coming. To the cold-hearted King Javier. Damn your 7th grandfather. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Control, development dropped. I gained 55 gold. I don't think anything else got destroyed there. Very well. So be it. Good stuff. Not too bad. We were at, what, 80 gold when that war started? Now we're at 251. 50 of that was a gift from our brother. So, 120 gained. That's not shabby at all. This, though, this piety drop is ridiculous, man. That's really annoying, to say the least. Doesn't help that our archbishop is so pathetic. Maybe I should have him killed. Who knows? We might end up with somebody worse, though. Count Abdul Wahad. Ooh, that's a good stewardship. My uncle is near death. What happened to you? Wounded in battle, I assume. Oh, no. My chancellor. No. No. Intelligent as well. He's left us a couple of one quick kid. The rest are... Oh, there we go. Hello. One intelligent child, at least. That's unfortunate. I hope he survives. That's what I mean. Our knights are really not that good. Yeah, I'm sorry. My brother is gonna have to wait. He's just not as good. And a good steward is important. Even though this guy's a drunkard, apparently he's capable enough. An architect, an eager reveler, a thrifty clerk. Count Abdul Wahad ibn Muhammad. Now my steward. Collect those taxes. Make me a wealthy king. A wealthier king, I should say. That's one way to renew your council, it's true. Damn your 7th grandfather. Anyone know where that saying comes from? I'm intrigued. I'm kind of intrigued, too. I wonder if it's just like a clever writer over at Paradox, right? Oh, now you're willing to pay for your mother. Yeah, sure, absolutely. I'll take that 10 gold. Don't mind if I do. Do we have any other prisoners worth sending off? Count Aziari? No. Oh, almost ransomed him off there by mistake. Nah, no one else that's worth anything. This guy. 16 opinion. The revocation would be nice. It's not often you get handed a prisoner, a vassal as a prisoner. right? Armies are raised. What other armies are raised? Oh, I thought I disbanded them already. I guess there were 2 separate armies. I only disbanded 1. That's much better. Okay, cool. Shenshir, declare war. Border raid would give us how much money? 50? 50. 50 either way. Might not be a terrible idea. Go right into it. Gain 50 gold, and also the actual looting, right? 5 over there, 23 over here, 18 over here. A decent bit of money. Taletala should be 17. Okay, not bad, not bad. 6. The looting here isn't as good, but again, if we get a couple of prisoners and stuff, why am I rushing to make this much money? Why am I rushing to make this much money? Because that way we can build some things that help us make more money. We can also, again, unfortunately, we can't do a temple yet because we don't have that city planning innovation, which will still take 202 years. Jesus. You know what? Hang on. What if I get my wife to help with patronage? So how much did it say? It'll take 202 years? 202 years. If you help with patronage, it'll still take 202 years. Are we not? City planning. Wait, why is it... Here it says 45. Weird. Managed domain, this makes this into 55 versus 45. Sure, patronage. I'll take it. And again, we can only hope that we'll go from Banis in 8 years to city planning as well. If I focus on you 6 years now. Let's focus on city planning. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Now the piety situation. We can't build churches, but the money helps us go on pilgrimages and stuff like that as well. Nothing else really hits me as far as something as a way to gain piety, eh? Yeah, exactly. Avron is like, I don't even know who my 7th grandfather is. Scholarly expertise, good for you. Oh, that's good for all of us. Brings us down to, oh, still 45, but that is good for all of us. Taking a look at chat here real quick. Do I have a high almoner? I guess I don't. Good point. I do not have a high almoner. I do not. He died. I had one. Average. Monthly piety gain plus 15%. It's not bad. Siegfried, my physician. My archbishop. My archbishop is worse at it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, Siegfried, here's your second job. A bit cheaper than your previous second job as my tutor. Let's go for it. Plus 15%. I mean, like anything, every little bit counts, I suppose, right? Every little bit counts. Appoint you. Go for it. Take what I can get. Take what I can get. Do we have, again, I wonder if I should get an antiquarian. And that's the other reason I was thinking it'd be good to have the money, is because maybe we can commission something that gains us piety, right? It's so strange to me to be chasing piety because we want to part from the faith. I almost feel like you should have negative piety if you want to do something like that. That makes more sense to me. Negative piety if you want to leave your old faith. But let's get an antiquarian. We have an average Siegfried. Why? You're my everything. This dude's gonna be rich. Look at that. Guy's got so much money. Only average though. Only average. I can see if I can find a better one somewhere out there. Someone with a higher learning, perhaps. Any unmarried courtiers who can bring someone in. A couple of guests we have. A couple of prisoners. Oh, I don't think I'm in a rush to. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Clara, let's see. Someone with extremely high learning. 28. Saxo. I can't remember what else helps with antiquarians. Ren says the dentists... Wait, hold on, wait, what? Oh no, what happened, Ren? I think I missed a situation there. Are you okay, buddy? We need an Aquitanian antiquarian. God damn, that was harder to say than I expected. Are there any holy sites nearby that you can capture? Oh, I guess it'd be Catholic holy sites. I will check in just a moment. Let's first get this marriage happening so Saxo can become my antiquarian. Hopefully he'll be a bit better than Siegfried. He's also a novice physician, of course he is. But yes, let's send this proposal. She's very old anyway, so looking for what's it called? Traits and stuff is irrelevant. We have the closest holy site is actually Santiago, for which we'd have to lose piety by going to war with the Kingdom of Asturias. So not ideal. Not ideal. Let's commission an artifact and then go to war with Shenshir, because I think I have enough to commission one. There's our marriage proposal with Saxo. Excellent. Go ahead and see if we can't... Antiquarian. Saxo. Good. Excellent. Sure. Bring you in here. It'll cost me 0.2. We have money. That's okay. Put Saxo in charge here. My Antiquarian. And let's go ahead and commission an artifact. We also have, like, some of our artifacts are falling apart as well. Let's not forget, right? Like the Corona Ansoni has 35 years left. Don't think we want to reforge it into a pedestal item. Interesting. We could repair it. 25 gold. We're not in a rush. 35 years. We got time. Question is, what gives us like piety? I was surprised to see Regalia do it. I imagine there are trinkets out there that can do it. I wonder if there are any like court items that could do it as well. I think Shy helps antiquarians as well. I can't remember now, Morgaine. I can't remember now. And sorry, but I cannot read what I assume is either simplified or traditional Chinese there. But thank you for subscribing. I cannot read that name, unfortunately, but I appreciate it, obviously. If you're enjoying the show, again, don't hesitate to hit that like button. And perhaps join the Discord if you're enjoying the folks in chat and their company. We've got a massive Discord with some wonderful folks to hang out with. Links are in the description down below, of course. If you've got it buffering right now, try and refresh. You should be okay. Should be okay. Try to hit refresh. Yeah, I feel like 35 years is plenty of time. We have some time before we have to repair that. What do you guys think? Trinket or let's go to choose artifact, because we definitely want to commission one. Like a book could be particularly pious, right? Oh, we can't commission a trinket? Interesting. Fair enough. That makes sense, I guess. They're smaller items. I thought we could. That's my mind playing tricks on me, I suppose. Thing is, we already have piety. Oh, sorry, we already have a regalia, and it's all right. It's fine. Regalia gives us plus 0.2 per month. That's not bad, actually. So I wouldn't want to make another one only to get something worse out of it. You know. I don't know if armor would help us. A book is seeming most likely. Yeah, let's go for a book. Go for a book, and I'm trying to figure out where we can go to war for religious artifacts, or religious relics, I should say, I suppose, because they are a way to get piety as well. All right, hire a local artisan for this book. You know what's really weird is we haven't got any inspired individuals coming to us. Wow, and what's up with that? What's up with that? There's people out there with inspirations. Wants to forge regalia, wants to write about intrigue, wants to make lamellar armor, forge a goblet, wants to weave something. Sinabahu. Can I? Too far away. Okay, well, don't do that. Diplomatic range inside, please. Make a cabinet, lamellar armor, forge an axe. What do we have? A crown. Making mail. Wants to go to Arabia. Interesting. Going to Eastern Europe. Wants to make great armor. Wants to write about revelry. Interesting. That might be good for prestige. Wants to weave something glorious. Again, that might be good for prestige. Wants to weave a scene from myth and legend. Her skill is merely decent. Won't convince her to join. I could, again, use marriage to get her in. She is Andalusian. She's nearby. Wants to make a throne. Oh, we could try this. We could try this. Can I arrange your marriage with... who? Well, I want you, so... Siegfried, perhaps? And Gada will not accept. She's focused on... oh, I guess she's working on her inspiration right now. Doesn't say she is. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to convince anyone to join us. That is strange, though. This is the longest I've gone without getting someone with an inspiration just arriving. Clara can sort out her own celebrations. She'll be fine. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What do we have here? An alliance. To the sensible King Javier of Vasconia. Despite our lack of bonds by blood, I believe we both stand to gain from an alliance. I propose that we join our forces and fight our foes together. Poitiers. A Duke. He's 800 strong. I feel like he'll just drag me into other wars. Has Aquitaine fallen apart? No, it hasn't. I feel like I must decline. He'll be upset at me for 100 years. Who are you? You're nobody to me. King Guillem's Chancellor? He's nobody to me. I don't care for you. If anything, I might be going to war with you at some point in the near future. Be gone. Get out of here. Decline that. Yeah, I don't think anybody down here has any, anything we can, like, quote-unquote steal. Like artifacts or anything like that. Because it's not popped up anywhere. So not an option. Let's go ahead and do a border raid against Shenshir. For 50 gold, either of these. Who do I want to hit? Who do I want to hit? Molina has no loot. These guys at least have some loot. So let's hit them, because that means we'll have to hit these guys eventually and get our money that way. Again, I'll want to hit them like last, because I don't want to win the war before we're done looting more territory. They have a decent bit of money to be gained elsewhere, right? 9, 17. We'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. There's a 20 down here. All right, sure. Declare war, border raid, take the Sheikhdom of Kunka. Well, not take the money, I guess, from the Sheikhdom of Kunka. Declare that war, get that music. Won't be quiet for it this time. We've already had that once. But let's go for it. Oh, wait. I'm glad I checked that. He has a lot of allies. Yeah, I just noticed, Carol. I just noticed. Damn. And Clement, yes, Vasconia has grown quite strong. We've made a lot of progress. We've made a lot of progress. Wow, he has a lot of friends, this guy. That's actually rather worrying. I'm glad I checked. 5% chance of success in assassinating him. That's not ideal. All right. That's not an option then. 10,000. 10,000 is we need quite a few allies for that. We could try and get Al-Andalus to join us, 3,600, but we'd have to call all of our allies in for that war then. And at that point, for me, it's like, well, then at that point I should be conquering. If it's going to be a hard-fought war, I need to be conquering. What is our truce actually with these guys like? 5 years. Okay. Now what is this? My beneficiary, Batilde, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? She must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because she continues, I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It's turning out well, but a meaningful inscription would make it feel even more personal. Sadly, I must say that the Lord guides me. Again, this is not the truth. I am working in self-interest just as the rest of the world does, and so I will say it is for a gracious God above us. Only the Lord guides me. We'll get this book, we'll commission another one, go on a pilgrimage, we'll be there. We'll be there. I sound tired, Mason? Oh, I mean, I guess maybe I am. I'm feeling all right, though. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. No, I'm feeling all right. It's been a stressful week and a bit. Wedding planning is in like full steam ahead now. And this weekend, like on Saturday, for example, I think we spent 8 or 9 hours, maybe more, downtown running around doing all kinds of things for the wedding. Sunday as well. Basically, the whole day was spent with like wedding planning stuff. So it's all exciting, but as you can imagine, you know, it is taking some energy. So if I sound tired, I guess that's why. I didn't think I sounded tired, but no, I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. It's exciting times, but exciting times can also be draining times, right? All right, getting ahead. Galindo and Suero, our archbishop. What's going on here? A flock of robed men burst into my throne room, hectically searching the floor and uprooting everything from chairs to skirts in frantic search. King Javier, cries one, we're the followers of Donato the Headless, a great holy man who has been decapitated as part of our prophecy God gave him at birth. As often happens with holy figures, his head started rolling away. We've been chasing it through the land and are certain it rolled up the hillock into your castle. You have my leave to search the castle, I could say. Cost some grandeur as they make a mess, undoubtedly. Let me join your search. I find a long-forgotten antiquity in my castle. Minimal chance of that happening. Higher chance of them causing a mess. Or I will not allow a cult to rummage through my court. An intrigue challenge against Galindo de Estibaliz. The cult is intimidated away. There's a high chance, or they'll be back. There's a middling chance of that. I would say 20-something% to me feels middling. But there's also a middling chance here of finding a long-forgotten antiquity. Sorry. I'm kind of curious. Thanks, Mason. I appreciate it. Again, appreciate the positive vibes and you asking. It's very exciting. I can't wait to share. We picked up my... I forgot to mention. I mentioned this on Twitter, but I forgot to mention in chat. We picked up my wedding band. Miss Elites isn't ready yet, but we picked up my wedding band. It was one of the things we did on Saturday. So that was very exciting. It's like another checkbox to fill. Very excited with how it looks, and I'll be sharing pictures and stuff in due time of everything as all the pieces start coming together. I'll probably be sharing it on Twitter and in the Discord. Again, links to both are in the description, or if you type ! Social into chat, you'll get both links in chat as well. But I'm very excited to share. Good times. All right, let me join your search. Let's see what we can find here. 26% chance. What's the worst that could happen, right? Come on. Damn it. I didn't expect to succeed. We'll be okay. And just to check, yeah, Administrative Court is our other option. It does help with... At level 10, it helps with money. Lower down, it helps with construction costs and time. Expensive to switch our court type. We have the prestige for it, though. We do have the prestige for it. Tempting. What do you guys think? A wedding elite, indeed. Thank you, appreciate it. Larry Q8 as well. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's one of those things that I've shared on Twitter and in the Discord, and it comes up from time to time in chat or in streams. I don't often mention it in like videos and stuff, I guess. So I'm sure there's many of you who are finding out for the first time right now. But yes, we've been engaged since 2019. It was supposed to be a 1-year engagement. We were going to get married in 2020, but alas, things went down. Now what is this? A hybrid culture has formed. Jarl Gutfrid has formed the Anglo-Nordic hybrid cultures from the Norse and Anglo-Saxon cultures. And that is separate from the music that's playing, which is for our inspiration. Stewardship topics. My beneficiary, Baltild, approaches me with her arms full of scrolls and manuscripts. My lord, there are so many areas of stewardship that are worthy of attention. Laws, trade, money. I don't even know where to start. Now, this is my area of expertise. I'm not amazing at it, but it is my area of expertise. Like I say, focus on matters related to ruling the realm. Would be about law and administration. I'm interested in development. Focus on buildings and taxation. Or what topics does your muse yearn for? She will decide what to write about, and the contents will be of a higher quality. Do I trust her? It's not entirely incapable. Maybe I do trust her. Prove to me your worth. What topic does your muse yearn for? If she's interested in the topic, she'll make a better end result, right? The Valf will pass that on. For now, still Miss Elite, soon to be Mrs. Elite. Very excited. But yeah, we both have like design backgrounds, so we're all like being directly responsible for our invitations, for like website, for decor. Everything is like it's weird making all those decisions. And so as you can imagine, like this week we're hoping to pick out paper stock and stuff for the invitation, because we like that stuff and we like being particular about that kind of stuff. So it's taking some time and attention. It's been hell for the channel a little bit. That's why there's been so much of a slowdown. It's why I've not been in the Discord as much as I would like to be, especially this year. But it's just a couple more months of this, I guess, of being occupied with the wedding planning stuff, and then life returns to normal, though different in many ways as well. Ishmael, my knight here, apparently would make the best chancellor. We could see if there's others to bring in, perhaps. A lot of these prisoners, if they serve for no other purpose, they could be like married. We could use them for marriage. Is there a better diplomat out there? 21. That is significantly better. Sebastianos. He's craven, and calm. Calm is good, I would say, for a chancellor. Craven, maybe less good, but at least it means he's not going to stand up against me. 21 is a big difference. Matrilineal marriage, of course. Bring in Sebastianos and have him become our chancellor when he arrives. Yeah, that's quite the combination, Sackett. That's quite the combination. There's no trade in Crusader Kings 3 yet. I really hope they bring it in. Good stuff. There's the marriage. Excellent. And let's go ahead and get Buddy in charge here. Sebastiano, 16 years old, already a capable diplomat. Put you in charge. Domestic affairs. I'm always tempted to integrate titles, but it always takes so long. 46 years. 46 years. Let's do it. 46 years. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Vassal taken prisoner. That's okay. Count Popol of Alto Aragon. Oh damn! No, this is our robust fellow who has had 2 kids. 1 robust, 2 robust. Nice, both daughters though, eh? 2 robust daughters. That's okay. Must I be the one to ransom him? I cannot. I can't have him freed. Hopefully he'll be fine. More robust children need to come from this marriage. Councillor Galindo died from his wounds, I assume. Yeah, died from his wounds. Unfortunate. My uncle. They're wedding at court. They can sort out their own celebrations. Right. So, what is our pilgrimage looking like? 937. I keep forgetting the date. Ooh, sabotage. I wonder how the Basque would say de jure. Not like the Latin, so probably they would say de jure. We are coming down from the south of France, so we would probably say de jure. But yeah. Then it'll be parenting. Oh, okay. We'll talk about parenting when the time for that comes. That's a whole other conversation, Clement. How much prestige will I get when marrying Mrs. PartyElite? I'll have to see. I'll have to check the pop-ups. All right, what is this now? Baltil's exasperated cries spoil a quiet moment. How am I to go about writing about stewardship when my quill keeps going missing? She rushes over to me. My lord, every time I make a bit of progress, it seems something goes wrong. I'm certain someone at court is tampering with my work. The writer huffs in frustration and storms off back to her study. I'm paying for quality, not drama. Or could it be... No. Sebastianos? I mean, I should at least try to solve this problem, to catch who it might be. Can you imagine if we just hired somebody who's causing us trouble right off the bat? That'd be a pain. Dust in the Light, thank you very much for that super chat, for that super sticker. Appreciate it greatly, buddy. As I say all the time, really helps support the channel. And on top of being a member as well, so thank you so very, very much. It really helps. It's especially this year, always, but especially right now, based on what I was just saying. But no, thank you so very, very much, buddy. Appreciate it greatly. It's obviously pronounced Dayor. In your vows, does it say anywhere your love keeps me alive and running smoothly? Holy crap, Dust in the Light. Yo, that's... Something to think about. Alright, could it be? No. Sebastianos? No, surely not. After supper, I lay in wait near Baltil's room with a handful of guards, watching the passage as the castle grows darker. Just as I consider giving up, a trembling light dances down the corridor, followed by a cloaked silhouette. The dark figure pushes open the door to the study, and furtively checks the corridor once more, his face illuminated by the flickering oil burner. Sebastianos. Aha! To the dungeons, I can say, have him imprisoned, throw him out of the castle, or I'll handle this my own way. Sneaky deeds. Oh, interesting. I think I could handle this my own way. I unfortunately do need him. He'll lose opinion of me if I imprison him. Perhaps some time in house arrest would teach him a lesson. He's my chancellor after all, right? Does the punctual trait run in your family line? It does, I would say. What the hell? Why did my piety crash again? What's going on, man? That's a good spot. Why did that happen? It's very annoying. I'm trying to figure out what it might be. I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode basically after the stream and figure out what's going on. Okay. This man, I'll handle it in my own way. Gives me sneaky deeds. I guess that's good for any hostile schemes I might plan. Prestige is not pressing. I also don't want people to know that my chancellor had to be thrown into prison for whatever reason. That's not a very good look, so I will handle this my own way. What is this? A ransom? Oh, don't mind if I do. 25 gold, I'll take it. Is Sebastianos? Yeah, he's the one who we literally just brought into the kingdom. Literally just. Again, marriage pop up when I lost piety. Is that why? Is it because he's Orthodox? I wonder if. Right after the Sebastianos marries, he's Orthodox, if memory serves me correctly, and I suppose that might be what's doing it. You'd expect a warning. Marriages seem to be the problem. I wonder if this was a bug in 1.6. Again, I'm playing 1.6 right now, so that we can have the decision we want to make. But I wonder if it's a bug from there. That's a bummer. It's okay. We'll commission another book. We have enough for 2 books. We'll do it. God damn it! Count Azari has escaped my dungeons. The gods have nothing to say in their defense, but the damage is already done nonetheless. Curse you, Azari. I should have revoked his titles when I had the chance. We're still the progress to claiming this county is so slow right now. God damn it. And his vassal hates me even more now. The hell? Not ideal. But yeah, we have enough money for 2 more books if need be, and hopefully we'll just avoid marriages at the time. You lose piety every time you marry someone from your court to someone who has a different faith. Yeah, apparently. Was that always a thing? This is probably the most attention I've paid to piety. I don't remember that being a thing before. Definitely feels like the reason. Damn, man, that was a lot of piety. Bringing heathens into my court is what's costing me piety, yeah. Even though I myself am planning to become a heathen. Again, I really think that if you're going to do something that breaks away from the faith, you should be dropping, like, you should need a negative piety to do that. Basque Chadez, my cousin, my vassal, my knight, is still doing well, by the way. He has no kids, though. He has no children. What is wrong with you? Oh, I guess you probably just got married. To Princess Judith of France. Yeah, they probably just got married. Listen, buddy. A negotiate alliance. We're not actually that related, eh? Fair enough. Fair enough. Trying to figure out how I can stop him from being a part of this issue. I could befriend him. 45%, 18 months. Try it. Try it. He's my cousin. Be nice to get along. But yeah, we cannot commission an artifact until 9:33. Ugh, it takes so long. By then, we should be able to go on a pilgrimage as well. 9:37. All right. Royal court grandeur has decreased even further. And then it popped right back up. That's funny. Are we still the grandest court? 4th? Ugh, slow increase. Ugh, what's happened under my reign? Now what is this? Culture clash. Most of the commoners living in the county of Agen are of Occitan descent. Proud of their traditions, it does not sit well with them that they must serve a foreigner like myself when my neighbor Count Borel shares their culture and history. I can teach them the superiority of the Basque culture, have them maybe change to Basque. I do not care if they keep their weird traditions, local traditions respected, or the peasants' feelings are irrelevant. I am their ruler. No, they're not. Again, I'm a steward, right? They're not entirely irrelevant, but where are we? 53% chance of success. Let's see if my wife can't help make this happen as well. Over to our council. My dear wife, help me with these court politics. 95% chance of success. Let's do it. Teach them the superiority of the Basque culture. Beautiful. The culture in Agen changed to Basque. Love it. Back to helping me with my smartness, with my smarts. Good stuff. Wow. I did not expect this. Not in a million years would I have expected this, to be honest. The Heartless King Javier, says King Guillaume of Aquitaine. May your years be short and miserable. Your occupation of lands which rightfully belong to me can no longer be tolerated. It is time that I see them return to my possession. It is time to rally the troops. He is 10,000 strong. That is no small number. And we have a couple of dangerous factions that are looking to pull the trigger as well. Some looking for independence. Greek Orthodox populists. How have I given them... Who are you? Wait, what? Oh, what do you know? I guess our inheritance here actually happened, and we've got a little piece of Greece. A little Greece piece. Okay, well that's not ideal though. That's actually hilarious. I didn't think. What the hell? That happened as a result of an older marriage, and I guess that worked out. How come there was no pop-up about me inheriting these titles when they happened? Either way, it is what it is. I was wondering where that rebellion was about to take place. Rally the men. We have everything to lose. We do indeed. Toulouse does belong to, yes, my cousin, who I'm trying to befriend. Liege defending my title against claimant. That makes him happy about me. That's good. Have you let go of this this ridiculous Liberty faction? You have not. So what does that say? All right. I only have 3,000 soldiers. I need to bring in my allies. Do I seriously? Ooh. I need more allies, and this is why we have left our sisters unmarried. Because hopefully now that the pressure's here, we can take a look at actual alliance-related marriages. And it seems as though I clicked the wrong button. Can I not? Find you what? Hold on. What's going on here? You're 15. Okay, good. Go ahead and find you someone with a strong army, 5,400 strong. My brother-in-law from a previous marriage, remember? So that's a definite yes, I think. And then we have Lotharingia as well. Still standing, Lotharingia. Still standing with another 4,800. Absolutely. How many young enough sisters do we have? And brothers? 3, I think, right? 15, 14, and 12. You are 18. Again, they have to be under that threshold for us to be able to marry like this. Careful with my piety. Now, these are marriages where our sisters are going away. Right? So we should be fine. Because it's not matrilineal. He won't be coming to our court. So it should be fine. We could try it. There's no warning. I wish there was. I wish it would at least like just say, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, it's because we're in hostility mode. I knew I was forgetting something. Marrying someone from a different faith costs piety, and I guess that's not just for us. It's for everybody in our realm. Is probably what that is. The downside to hostility, eh? The downside to hostility. All right. Good to know. What about holy orders? What about holy orders? What are we looking at here? 4,700. They have not been raised, so we can hire them for ourselves. God damn it! It costs 300 piety. That's not an option. Mercenaries in the region are extremely expensive. All right, let's avoid this marriage then, because good spot, good call there. And I guess that's what's happening. We're in hostility phase. There's so many modifiers, and it's just slipping. Like remembering all of them. I'll definitely not forget this one though. Definitely won't be forgetting this one. All right. No Ashari, no Mualadis then. We have alliance power. You are at least Catholic. So we'll ally with Lotharingia. Right, that makes sense. You are 0 years old. You're 3. Sure. Prince Carloman. Matrilineal. I will not accept, of course. What if we go with the other kid? He's less important, right? Alliance power. Oh, okay, yeah. So I checked matrilineal. I was like, why did it all change? There's Galicia as well, 2400. Okay. So sure, Prince Lothair of Lotharingia. Let's go ahead and do a matrilineal marriage here. It's good for Matrona. She's 15. This marriage is... She'll be like 30-something when they finally get married. It's a little unfortunate, truth be told. It's a little unfortunate. Do we have a younger one? We do. She's 12. It's barely a difference. 3 years difference. Matrilineal marriage. Let's make this happen. Allied with Lotharingia. That's 4,800 soldiers. Send that proposal. Yes. Let's go ahead and see who else we have as well. You are 14. Let's find you someone again based on alliance power. Matrilineal would be ideal, I suppose. Galicia, I suppose. Again, they're 2,400 strong. Shepherds of the Romans, Andalusian Band of Toledo, Band of Nancy. Chiefdom, 1,200 soldiers, 1,000 here. God damn. The Duchy of Galicia, 2,400. We're 3,700 plus Lotharingia's strength, which was 4,800. That takes us to 37 plus 48 is 70, 8,500. 8,500 plus 24 is 10.4. So that should be enough. That should be enough. I can check Italy as well, but we're at war now, unfortunately, so they're unlikely to accept. Make this a matrilineal marriage as well. Right? Send that proposal. Off you go. And one last one we can check. All right. One last one we can check. Oh, she's not in my court. She is not in my court. Fair enough. Those two allies should be good enough. Italy, I don't think we can... No, we can't. We can't negotiate an alliance over here, unfortunately. All right, this is going to be an expensive war because we're going to have to raise everything. Hopefully, it'll make us a fair bit of money as well, though. It is against Aquitaine, not against France. France, are you... Nothing we can do here, eh? I guess it's war. I guess it's war. I could try and scheme for his murder at the same time. Unlikely to succeed. 5% chance of success. 8 years it'll take. The war will be done by then. Taking a look at chat here. Yeah, it is in effect during the hostility phase, Carol. Italy has a young daughter for my heir. Oh, true. I could do that. Didn't think about that. I do have my heir. Alliance power. Al-Andalus. No, thank you. The Kingdom of Italy. Princess Fortunata. They're not weak. It'd be good to have that alliance carry through the ages. Again, when my son inherits, right, he'll have at least that one powerful ally. Italy is not likely to go anywhere anytime soon unless we intervene. Great Moravia, 2,300. Nah, definitely Italy's the way to go. Princess Fortunata of Italy. They're of similar ages. Yeah, they're both 1 year old. Chance of passing on quick and hunchback. Yes, send the proposal. Good call, good catch, good spot. Cool. Wait for our allies to... Well, wait for the marriages to happen. And the betrothals, rather, I should say. And then we'll raise all of our troops and go to war. Poitiers, you mean? These guys would have not joined us. They're within the enemy's territory, so they wouldn't have joined us. Count Popo has released, which is nice. Alright, has been released, I should say. I'm worried about this faction rising up as well. There's King Lothair II of Italy. Excellent. There is our alliance with Galicia. Yeah. And Lotharingia, right? No. No. Lotharingia joined on their side. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, Italy, get in here. Call you to war. It will cost me nothing. Call to war right away. Galicia, we must have you. Call to war. Yes, join me. Who else do we have? Lotharingia will not join. Of course, they're on the other side, right? Oh. Fate has been very cruel right now. Columbria, we could bring them in, 1100. Call to war, again, costs us nothing. And we have the Croatian band of Zagreb. I can call you to war. How strong are you? 2,300. That's not bad. Call you to war. Yes. Bring in all of our relations. Yo, I cannot believe I should have checked. Even if I checked, like, there was a chance we could have beaten them, I guess. This is rough, man. This is rough. This is rough. This is rough. Who else do they have? Languedoc down there, Lotharingia, and Brittany. Brittany. It's not their own strength that I should be worried about. It's all their allies. Okay. Okay, we should be okay. We'll be fine. Move this up. Marital recriminations. What is this? I'm surprised to find my wife skulking in my study. By the look on her face, something is clearly upsetting Ivanka, yet it takes me a while to convince her to share her concerns with me. My beloved, I must confess you that Simon has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to that man any further. Who is this Simon? My brother-in-law, Herculean, has no children. He's my personal champion. He'll be gone by tomorrow, I can say. Do not bother me with such nonsense. She'll be upset. Or why do you not tell me everything from the start? I learn whether Ivanka is sincere or not. Interesting. Or she refuses to listen to reason. My wife demands I take action. It stresses me out because I'm arbitrary. Don't bother me with such nonsense. Simon is my personal champion. I will not upset him. A good warrior. In fact, I should look to landing him. See if I can't get that trait passed on, right? Do not bother me with such nonsense. Give me more babies. Oh, you are pregnant. Good. I was like, I could have sworn she was pregnant. Duke Arias II has joined. The men of Galicia will march with us. Excellent. I need more. More! The men of Italy will march with us as well. We grow stronger. Come on. Columbria. Beautiful. Excellent. And the Croatian band of Zagreb. Excellent. All right, let's do this. They have 1,900 soldiers coming down right now. Raise all here. We will crush them swiftly. Or at least that's the hope. It's going to be an expensive war. It's going to be an expensive war. We have to move quickly. I will see where we can hit to get the best loot as well, right? Send you guys up. Raise everybody else here as well. Splitting them apart, basically. 25 is about as high as it gets. All right, fair enough. Buddy over here, 24. Okay. King Javier of Gascogne. Our integration efforts in the Duchy of Gascogne are going very well. In fact, we might be able to try to impose the taxation practices of the Kingdom of Gascogne on a limited scale. Ooh. Rarely do I try to integrate titles, so this is actually exciting. This is actually exciting. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how World War I started. Shade Wolf, you're, yeah, kind of, kind of. We just pulled in so many countries, and, you know, they pulled in some as well, unfortunately, ones that I wanted to pull in. All family ties. God. After all that time and money we spent helping the Lotharingians, they turn around and do this. That's very true. That's very true. Very true. We without us, Lotharingia would not exist anymore. Yeah, we abandoned them momentarily, but who remembers that? Either way, perfect. Make it so. The development level in the county of Bordeaux will change by -1, but we get the jury drift progress increases by 15. Perhaps there are more things we could learn from their practices instead, which increases the development level in Agen, Bordeaux, Marseille, Albret, and Labour by +1, but it reduces the progress. Or no, these things take time, and we should give it as much as it needs. We don't desperately need prestige, but improving development level, that is not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing, because development is what determines taxes and levies and supply. And again, if I'm a steward, I'm not so driven by just the name of like, it's not so important to me that, no, it's my way. What matters is that it's the best way, and that the best way is my way, right? I think that makes sense. So yes, perhaps there are more things we could learn from their practices instead. It slows down the integration, but this is a permanent increase in development. We go from 3.53, 1050 to 4, 1200. Like, that's not bad. It's not a bad bump. I think the development makes more sense. All right, let's get in a position here. Always trouble with the fresh. Never trust Lotharingia. We'll be fine. We'll manage. We'll manage. Do we have our men-at-arms in here? We do. We're gonna push in for this 25 loot over here, and we'll intercept. They're regrouping. Or rather, I should say, grouping. No, That's why I didn't want to chase them too far up north, because Brittany is joining from up north, and surely they're marching. Only 20 soldiers over here. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Our allies are arriving as well. Let's go ahead and station besiegers. The rest can move up towards where? The barony of Saint-Sogne. Send you guys up here as well. Whoops. There we go. And what do we have here? 23 loot. All right. Make some progress, leaving 613 behind over here. How long will this take? 11 months. It's going to be a long war. It's going to be a long war. Oh, these guys are staying put. Stewardship perk available as well. Get centralization. Well, you know what? Given the current circumstances, defensive measures make more sense. Given the current circumstances. Help our garrisons, increase our fort sizes so that they're not able to progress as quickly. Seems they're waiting here for their reinforcements to arrive. Well enough. Oh, there we go. There they are. These guys are coming up. These guys are coming up as well. We have to be quick to respond. Should they strike, we have to be quick to respond. Let's go ahead and split these guys in half. Bring you down to, or bring you up to here. And the reason why I'm doing that is because then they can respond in either direction as needed. What do we have here? Alliance expired with Columbria. Well, they accepted our invitation already, so they will be coming. And I think we actually managed to cut off some of their allies. 8,000 versus 11,000. We should be fine. As long as we don't make a foolish mistake or our allies don't get drawn into a war of their own, we should be fine. That second bit scares me more than anything else. Oh, Siegfried's a non-believer. What do you know? Alright, let's go. I was like, why is everyone still? It's because I paused. That's why everyone's standing still. 3,000 strong. Where are you going? North. Okay, I'm okay with that. Go ahead and merge you. Glumria's men are arriving as well. Good stuff. 9 months left here. Attempting to assault. They're pulling back. Good stuff. Over here, 9 months as well. Okay, okay, not bad. These reinforcements have arrived, which is quite helpful as well. So if push comes to shove, we can take them on. 5,800 strong. Wouldn't mind defending in the forest. Gives the benefit to the defender, right? Cut them off as well. There's no rivers. There's a river over here. Oh, that's too far away from these reinforcements, I think. That's my concern. Saint-Onge? Saint-Onge? Is that how that's pronounced? Oh yeah, of course. Right. We're not in the Iberian Peninsula. We're in France. Saint-Onge, I would imagine, right? The O-N-G-E. My mother has passed away of natural causes. Queen Mother Eusebia. She was a good queen. She was a good queen. All good things must come to an end. Alright, where are you headed? Pulling into here with those 5,800. Station besiegers here. Send everyone else up there. Over here, we've already stationed the besiegers. Hopefully these 2,300 will go up. 1,200 plus 500. Let's say 6, that's 1,800. 18 plus 23. This might not be the best spot to stand in. I think we should abandon this siege. Or what I could do is I could split off a new army. Select these guys, send you in as well. Just keep that siege active basically. And over here, split off a new army, select these guys and push you up there as well. Hopefully that does the trick. Taking a big risk here. Taking a very big risk here. Our commander has an advantage of 25. Reckless. Nobody else is really available, unfortunately. Everyone's somewhere. Hope for the best. Oh, I'm nervous about this one. This could make or break this entire war. Our allies need to arrive. Oh, and I have a daughter. Erkina, it's a cute name. Also quick. No hunchback, though. That's why she will not rule. Oh, Ivanka. You have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now we have a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child? Sveta, Lydia, Muniabella. Oh, I like that. Muniabella. Yeah. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. A new alliance. Yeah, maybe. Kind of tempting, isn't it? We might be fine. We might be fine. If we win this battle, I think we'll be okay. Pause, yeah. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my vassal, Mayor Akab, is scheming against my knight, Malgan. What? Why does everybody hate Malgan? This guy looks like he's scheming, for sure. My vassal and commander versus Malgan, who is also my knight. Much better knight. Let the traitor be known to all. Whether true or not, I will not accuse Akab. Throw him in jail. We'll expose his plans. I think we need him in this current war, sadly. But we should probably consider punishing him. His minor quabbles of our vassals and knights and lords and all. Let the traitor be known. I'll not throw him in jail. I need him in battle right now. Alright, here we go. Come on, allies are moving in, it looks like. Battle has begun. Their reinforcements will be arriving as well. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of soldiers. Here we go, here we go. Our Knight Simon wounded Gui. Excellent. We have the numbers advantage. More reinforcements coming from either end. Our Knight Sebastian Menendez was wounded by Duke Guillaume. That's unfortunate. Our allies are arriving as well. Oh, okay. They have the numbers advantage here. We need some really good rolls to come out on top. They have... Why do they have the better commander as well? Who took charge here? Basque Chadez, why did you take charge? That's going to cost us this battle. And potentially this war. Oh. If Italy arrives in time. If Italy arrives in time, we'll be okay. But they have a long way to go. How can I extend this battle? You know, we could get some mercenaries in here just to draw this battle a little bit longer. A little bit longer. If we try and raise 206 gold, that is all of our wealth, for just 800 soldiers. But that might be all we need to get this Italian army in, like, arriving in time. I guess he got there first. That's really unfortunate. That would have made a decent difference. That would have made a decent difference as far as advantages were concerned. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. We go into a slight bit of debt, and debt isn't ideal, obviously. Those are the only reinforcements left coming. I might need to get those mercenaries. I really might need to get those mercenaries. But folks, we won't find out how this all plays out until next time. Because this is what we're calling it a session. Debt is a big negative for fighting. It is, yes, that's my concern. The mercenaries will arrive there in time, because we'll be able to recruit them like right over here and send them right in. So the mercenaries will arrive in time. The real question is about this army coming from Italy. But as we approach that 3-hour mark for today's session, folks, I'm going to take this opportunity to, yes, end on a cliffhanger. Not often do live streams end on cliffhangers, but here we go. At the beginning of next session, that'll be Monday, coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern, as always, same time as usual. We will see how this battle concludes, and we'll see how this war progresses. I am genuinely quite concerned about these circumstances. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Folks, if you had a good time, make sure you hit that like button on the way out. This was definitely an intense episode. Didn't make as much progress as I'd hoped with regards to our old faith, but now at least we know what's causing it. I should have really paid attention to that a little bit more and realized what was causing it. Fortunately, I believe moving to the compromise phase will remove that cost of piety. In fact, forming alliances provides piety, so we'll be there soon enough. And we might take a look at other options to get piety in our current phase as well, and accelerate our gain, or our progress, I should say, to that old faith of ours. But that's the future. The present is this battle. And the war itself, Aquitaine putting up a real fight with Brittany and Lotharingia. That betrayal certainly stings, but hopefully our allies will come through and will come out on top. I'm very worried. Folks, again, I hope you had a good time. It's fun to have the occasional cliffhanger. I try not to do them too often, but we'll see where this goes. Yeah, Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern, same time as always. Next week, continuing the A great tale of basking in, hopefully, glory. Of course, no session is truly done without me giving a massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Again, y'all keep us alive and running smoothly, as I like to say. It really helps support the channel and the streams and everything, so thank you so very, very, very much. A big thanks to our super chatter today as well. As I say, again, that kind of stuff really helps support the channel, the streams, and everything. And of course, a big old thanks to each and every one of you for watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VOD. It really helps make all this possible. There would be no channel if there were no viewers. So each and every one of you, thank you so very much. Again, whether you're watching live or VODs, don't hesitate to hit that like button. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments as well. They do get read, they do get addressed and worked on. This is going to be interesting, folks. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how next session is going to play out. Esteban calling me Cliffhanger Elite. Hell yeah, baby. Every once in a while, Cliffhanger of Death. It's a good cliffhanger though, right, Carol? Exactly. It's a good one. It's a good one. Not often. The opportunity doesn't come often with streams, but yeah, this is a good one. A Jazzy B. Aquitaine gonna be pretty. That's true. Aquitaine gonna, goddamn, that's good. Oh, this one's rough, man. This one's rough. Friday will be, same time for Disco Elysium. That'll be a good time as well. It's things are getting quite compelling as we progress through time there. So Friday, same time as always as well. Disco Elysium will continue, and there should be some sprinklings of fun videos releasing over the course of this week, and some hopefully a return to consistency over the course of the next couple of weeks. I know I've said that a couple times, but it's genuinely, more genuinely than ever, starting to feel like it now. Though, of course, life's always ready to send a curveball my way, right? I wish I could walk away from Crusader Kings 3 this easy. I'd get more sleep. Yeah, honestly, it helps having a schedule. I just got to get to work. If I didn't have the 3-hour limit I put on these streams for my and everyone's sake, then this could go on forever. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh man, good times. Again, thank you all for joining in. I hope you had a good time. I hope your day proceeds to be wonderful. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. If I don't catch you between now and Friday, then enjoy the rest of your week. If I catch you on Friday, if I don't catch you then, if I don't catch you until next week, then enjoy your weekend as well. Thank you all very much for coming through. Again, I hope you had a good time, and until I catch you next, cheers.